think it is.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, no, we're always like...
Huh? Oh.
And again.
Boom, got him.
Hello! Welcome to FourPlay. We are four best friends who... I'm gonna kill my...
I'm sorry.
Pause. Reset.
Best friends.
we have best friends.
Yeah, we'll get them out now before the furries join.
Four best...
The furries can join, it's fine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
We are four best friends, and we play games. We shoot the shit, and we tell great stories along the way. If you were expecting anything different, we're not sorry.
We were also now poking fun at any speech choice.
I know, I was laughing because I almost said breast at us.
Yeah, you kind of did a little
I thought you were going to say a person's name and, like, call them out. It's like, oh, no.
So anyway, welcome. My name is Amir Ray. I am DMing our campaign of Curse of Strahd 5e. We're going to do a lot in the future, but for right now we are playing D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to hop right in. We were in the middle of tromping through a winery, so we got to get back to that. Let's go ahead and just introduce ourselves really quick, our characters as we always do, and what's our favorite moment from last time?
Okay, hello everyone, my name is Michael Zarin. I play Lance, the Warlock Barbarian, and favorite moment from last session. I think it was I really enjoyed planning our our heist, our what would you call it? Like our break-in?
Break-in.
A national treasure.
Yeah, the national treasure. It was fun.
Oh, sorry, hello. I didn't know you were done. I'm Whitney. I play Chaos, this wild magic sorcerer. Favorite moment... I really like the old guy who's obsessed with Baba Lysaga. And my favorite part of the entire episode is I said something and then Brianna went, ha!
The fake Strahd media.
That was also pretty funny.
I'm Sean. I'm playing Gunther, the Air Genasi, almost said bard, monk. He used to be a bard in a different world, in a different time. Yeah, he's a monk now. Favorite moment, almost getting aced by 4 hidden druids, I guess.
You're talking about when they all
committed suicide, thunderwaved themselves to death, and almost killed us.
Yeah, for those of us just tuning in, someone got a little tipsy and thunder waved the entire room, forgetting that would
it's an AoE that affects all.
Kill my monsters too. So we're back though, and I will do my very best to fall forward. Okay, so. Anything else before we recap?
I think we're all good to go.
Don't you want to fall back?
Don't you want to fall back?
If you fall, like we've been falling forward, more dangerous.
But there's momentum in that, and that's
you do you, homie.
So, in our last adventure in the Mists, even after decrying you as a curse, you helped Yevgeny the Wolf Hunter bury his companion with respect, finishing your rest when your work was done. In the morning, more spirit balls, or will-o-wisps, as you came to learn later on, surrounded you, and you promptly trapped one in a little bottle like a fairy in Zelda or a backyard firefly, and headed your way onto the winery. The journey wasn't long. Soon you passed a sign labeled winery, pointing you in the right direction, and you came upon it shortly after, the sound of dead, dry vinery rustling all around you, or at least you thought it was dead. As you made your way through the rows and rows of grapevines, the ground beneath you began writhing, and these vines began trying to ensnare you. And little twig creatures also worked their way out of the plant life, along with some awakened bushes. And a long and bloody combat ensued, almost downing some of you and nearly killing Yevgeny. But you were triumphant nonetheless. And as you began to tend to yourselves and Gunther attempted to heal Yevgeny, the 5 ravens that you'd seen observing in the trees above flew down to the ground, and you then saw them morph into humans. Humans with white streaks in their hair, beards, even some feathers accenting their attire. Your first proof that the Mardukov family has raven lycanthropy. The 5 members of Erwin's family, his father, Davian, his brothers, Elvir and Adrian, his sister Stefania, and Stefania's husband, Dag, explained to you that their winery had been overrun with druids and plant monsters who stole the gem-like seed that produces their standard wine, Purple Grapes Batch number 3. These forces were too powerful for them, though, to fight and drive away on their own, and the source of the attack the family can't really seem to agree on. Most of them believe that Strahd sent the forces to finally destroy the winery and destroy yet another piece of Barovia's hope. However, the old crow, Davian, believes that Baba Lysaga, an ancient witch of urban legend, perhaps even a children's tale, is sending her minions to terrorize the family and steal all their gems. One was stolen 10 years ago, and now it's happened again, so who else could be behind it but her? You took some time to heal and learn more about the family and Barovia itself, and then you came up with a game plan for cleansing the winery. You'd shoot the upstairs window to draw any casters or monsters to the area while sneaking into a different way, and you did so. Snagged the key to the cellar and took the back stairway downstairs. You didn't have much time to explore. You heard the chanting of many voices in Druidic from the other room, and this pulsing green glow emanating from within. You hid to the best of your ability, and when the druids came to investigate, you quickly took action. Another battle ensued, and you quickly took the upper hand, believing their hope to be lost and their ritual complete, the druids all cast a giant thunder wave, hoping to take you with them to the grave. Fortunately, they didn't succeed in killing you, and you began damaging their ritual circles in an attempt to stop their summons, whatever it may be. And now, you stand in an empty cellar, wine pooling at your feet from broken bottles.
You said the wine? Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Does it look like the circle is like no longer active? Like the scorching and stuff helped?
It's this, yeah. So it's kind of like flickering, and then it fades. What do you do?
Just stay very still and quiet for a minute.
Is there light in here now still?
We had a torch we had thrown in.
Yeah, so that is really the only source of light at the moment.
Does it light all the wine on fire?
And as the wine
I don't know.
begins
why light on
to
fire.
creep in from broken bottles from this thunder wave, it engulfs your torch, and it goes out. A little smoke curling up.
DM says no.
Pull out another torch.
I love Breath of the Wild.
Start looking around and seeing if there was any sign of like the hidden gem somewhere down here. Maybe they were using it for their circle.
Okay, yeah, roll
Gotta
an
search their
investigation.
corpses.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Loot!
Can
They loot!
me and
What's in your pockets? Run those pockets, son.
Oh, that's a bad roll.
Okay.
5.
5. Nada. It's super, super dark in here. I believe we established that none of us have dark vision.
He just lit a torch.
Oh, no, we have the torch, yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's still really nothing.
Okay, now Gunther and I loot.
Loot.
I'm gonna be looking specifically for any clues about who these people are, what they were doing.
Okay.
Is this investigation?
Yes.
Okay.
13.
I got a 3.
Rip. You find a lot of animal bones. You find a lot of lot of like compost. Their masks are very animalistic.
Okay.
You can take them, mostly made out of bone, or there's one of them that is just like a moss monster, just covered in moss. Nothing.
I will take a few masks with me.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's kind of like a deer skull with like antlers still on it. There is, like I said, that one covered in moss. There's one that you guys know in RE7 how the doors have like those strung up creatures and like raven. There's one that sort of has that as like a headdress, and then yeah,
Oof.
and then another is a half mask of sort of like, what is it called? Oh my god, a gazelle. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's sort of broken and
Okay.
jagged. With a 13, really not much. Things are getting drenched by the wine. there's some coins on them, and you notice that there's like pieces of straw on some of their clothing, like sewn in for some reason, really not organized in any way.
Like straw is actually sewn into their clothing?
Yeah.
As opposed to like just being on their clothing?
So it was intentional.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know we determined that it was a summoning circle and acted quickly. If I look at it closer, do the runes like give us any idea maybe of like what it was they were trying to summon or from where they were trying to summon?
It's in Druidic and I know you don't speak it.
Right.
But you can roll an Arcana at disadvantage.
It's not going to be great. Nope, a 9.
Okay. Not really. It was big. Real big. But that's about it.
Brother, did you find anything? Gaius?
I don't know what the fuck they were trying to do down here, but I don't see any gem.
That's right, we were supposed to look for the gem.
That's how we're gonna get the wine back.
Yeah, I didn't see any gems on the bodies.
I'm not seeing anything.
Well, we actually... There's still people upstairs, aren't there?
We don't know if there's people, because they said the druids were here.
Yeah, and we came down and it seemed like they were...
We had hoped that like the noise we were doing would draw any like other monsters up there, but we didn't hear anything.
Well, we should look upstairs then.
Yeah, I think we're probably okay, because it sounded like when we got to the basement, they were starting to come out, the first floor or whatever. They were like, yo, let's go check it out. But we can certainly look around.
Are there any other like doorways or entrances in this cellar?
As you walk to potentially go back upstairs, you see that, you know that partition that you would come into? On the front side of the partition, as you walk through the hallway, there is a door. And it appears to be made of some kind of weathered gray stone, sort of like the rest of this place. And no visible handles or locks or hinges of any kind except for like a carved wooden door frame. And then in the middle of the door, there is this large embossed stone circle in a slightly different material, and above it is a little alcove in the door, and there's like a little mini bird's nest in there, and 3 raven feathers like are attached to the front of it. And this is what you see from the carvings in the stone. I will give you visual aid because I am a colors and shapes person. Ta-da!
This is in the door?
Yes, that's in the door.
Oh, it's like the pillars that we saw with the different seasons.
So, the outermost ring has 2
Day and
symbols
night.
on it. A moon at the 9 o'clock and a sun at the 3 o'clock. The innermost ring seems to once have had 4 symbols, but 3 remain visible. A leaf at 12 o'clock, a snowflake at 3 o'clock, and a flower at 6 o'clock. The symbol at the 9 o'clock seems to have been worn away by elements or time. And there is an inscription on the door, and it's actually in common. And it reads, day to night, solstice to solstice, and back again. A touch of warmth on winter's night, a soothing breeze on summer's day. To a peaceful rest the door gives way.
I don't know how the fuck we missed this.
You were hiding. Stakes were high.
Okay.
So, looks like
Any ideas?
Summer's missing. Or scratched out, more like? Or does it look like the thing needs to be put back?
It looks like it's kind of eroded, so there's kind of like a place where something would be on there, and it's just like eroded with time.
Okay, but the thing is still there.
Yeah, no, it's not like it fell or anything.
So if we touch, are they on like circles or what?
Shivering.
So are you trying to shift them?
Yeah, so we can move them, or
They do move. Yeah,
Okay.
you can turn them.
can we turn both?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, So it's something about a warmth on a winter's night and a breeze on a summer's day.
Do you want me to copy it for you and send it to you?
Yeah, if you toss it in the chat.
In the group chat.
All right.
You guys want to hold it up to the camera?
Oh, the paper?
Out of curiosity, is the door just locked?
There are no hinges or handles or anything.
So we probably lock it in place and it... Oh, here we go. Day to night, solstice to solstice, and back again. A touch of warmth on winter's night, a soothing breeze on summer's day. To a peaceful rest, the door gives way. Summer's day.
Okay.
So day to night, solstice, winter solstice to summer solstice, and back again.
So rotate it. Oh, maybe it's like a combination lock.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So we gotta switch the day and night.
So we turn it 180.
Okay.
So
The
night,
The outer.
right?
Okay.
Night is on the back.
And
Okay.
then it seems like solstice to solstice.
So it would be winter and summer.
So 180,
So a 360.
360, and then back the other way, 360.
Okay.
Touch of warmth on winter's night. So then that would leave the... Wait. So then winter needs to be by the sun. Right? Touch of warmth on winter's night. So then we need to make sure that the summer piece ends up... But wait.
So if it says night, so then I think we would put the snowflake over by the night.
A touch of warmth on winter's night. But
Right.
what's the touch of warmth? That's
It would have to be the...
That would probably be this one, because this is probably summer.
Correct.
right. So which one comes first then? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we're supposed to, we can't both have summer and winter in the same place, but it says a touch of warmth on winter's night.
How close is your torch?
It's
Or are you
I mean, I'm
holding it?
holding
Yeah,
it,
he's
so
holding it.
when I move it,
So, you notice that when flame from your torch flickers towards these symbols, they, that's not hot enough to, make metal glow, but it does.
Dude, I was actually gonna say, throw
Maybe-
a firebolt at it.
Maybe I can firebolt
On God, I swear. I swear to God, man.
So maybe winter, winter needs to be
really
right.
and then we just tap it with fire.
Yeah, and I can do that. It's easy.
I mean, we'll just hit it with the torch.
And then I can gust in the other one too. Because it's soothing breeze.
Right. Or you can gust or blow with your mouth.
That's boring.
Okay.
Anyone can do
It's
it.
spice.
So then, the combination we would
Okay.
day to night,
Okay.
and then solstice to solstice.
And then
How
back
many
again.
degrees?
Um, so 180
Okay.
for the first one.
And then a 360 one direction, 360 back.
Okay.
And then we need to then move the snowflake to the moon.
So then we move it 180,
Okay.
And that should be
and then we touch it with fire.
on the
On the-
warmth, winter's night part.
Right.
And then soothing breeze to the summer's day.
Gust of wind.
Okay. As you do this,
We blow up and die.
the stuff glows
Mm-hmm.
to your response. Nothing happens except one of those feathers from the alcove falls to the ground.
Does that mean our first try is up?
Might.
Right.
Okay. Maybe it's the fact that maybe the sun and the moon actually have to be stacked on top of each other, top and bottom instead of side to side.
Maybe.
Because we've been doing it based on the sides instead of top to bottom, and normally combination the 0 is here. You know what I mean?
Right.
So maybe we need to be thinking.
I feel like that might be an arbitrary.
It's possible. I don't know what we did wrong. So
If we look at the rings, does it look like they should be in different spots normally, or is this the normal spot?
The rings seem to move with ease. Whenever you move it a quarter, it can click in easily, but there's no semblance of this feels out of place.
So maybe the solstice to the solstice we were doing too far. So if we move the solstice 180, that would be a solstice to solstice.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And then we do it again.
360.
Yeah, so
Because-
360 would be one full rotation.
cycle
which
instead of winter to summer, summer to
Yep,
winter.
yep.
Right, so solstice to solstice and back again would just be a 360 rotation. Or two separate 180s where you go forward and then back, which...
Yeah, should we try that then?
Let's do that.
we can try, yeah.
Let's do it. Okay.
So same thing, but not the 360s.
That's the one.
Okay, just remind me what you do with the fire and or the gust.
So when we put what is it? A touch of warmth on winter's night.
When the sun, or when the moon and the snowflake are next to each other.
Okay.
Right. And
He's
then
holding the fire by them.
Okay.
or like yeah.
And then that would put the summer one by the sun.
Okay.
And then the gust goes on that one. It doesn't need to be ice, maybe. That's like aggressive.
So that's what we do.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
You move them into place, and they, and it slides open for you.
Hey, try number 2.
Nice.
Thank the gods. I was
One
about
of
to go outside and ask them what their combination was.
What's the
Yeah.
combination you're saying?
Yeah, just give me 30 seconds.
So that second feather falls, but you've opened it, and you see in front of you this narrow, unlit,
And take the feathers.
very freezing cold passageway. You open it, it's like opening like a restaurant fridge. And you see the shadow of a couple sconces from your torchlight, but it's a very thin, like 5.5 foot hallway.
Do we keep going down the creepy hallway?
Yeah, I'll lead.
Give him the
All
courage.
right. So you walk down it, your torchlight lighting the room, and it's not too long. It's maybe about 15, 20 foot hallway, and the room is, even from your torchlight, very, very dim. And on either side of the entrance, you see some kind of shelving lining the walls. It's hard to see without more light in here. And you see the flash and the flicker of your fire, some barrels lining sort of in like a semicircle.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of have to move around the room to see if there's anything else.
Yeah, I'll pass the torch back to Gunther and I'll light my own.
Okay.
And then,
Does it seem sussy that the barrels are lined up in a semicircle?
No. So are we
Crescent
hiding behind there?
moon.
are we kind of scoping the room?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Sure.
Yeah, so it's a smaller room. They're lined in a semicircle because there's essentially stone tiers. And so they just happen to be a semicirculair construct.
I was like, is someone like hiding back there being
Can
like,
I listen for more ambushers?
Absolutely.
More druidic
do
ambushes.
a listen check for me.
before they make you go deaf.
Super cool. Can't even see that.
It was a
16 plus 7.
No ambushers.
Yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gunther just randomly gives his thumbs up. Okay.
Is there anything of importance here? Is there anything actually here?
Let's do investigations,
I was gonna
everybody.
say, can we
Maybe
open the
look
barrels?
around. Yeah, gonna pop one of the barrels open.
Absolutely.
Scoop out some wine.
Is that a natural one? Fuck me.
Holy shit.
Dude, I got a 2.
It's all good.
3.
10.
10.
This dice doesn't like me
Okay,
today.
so
That's so sad.
Big red.
it's pretty easy to see everything here. If you wanted to investigate something further, you absolutely can. You can roll separate investigation rolls for that. But these barrels are all wine barrels. You can crack one open pretty easy.
Cracking open a warm one with the boys.
Cracking open a boy with a cold one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Strahd on the weekend.
So, you see on this first layer, there's about 7 barrels. It's about less than half of what presumably it could carry. There's wine in there for sure. It's a darker color. Scoop. It's wine. It's not great. It's just probably one of the cheaper ones, but it's something. That second row.
Bag of holding.
Second row is the same deal, except for there's a bit more of these. There's about 10 of them. Are we taste testing?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna just keep looking at the barrel.
Yeah, I'll try some.
Yeah. Pretty good, actually. Higher quality, a little bit sweeter. I don't know if that's your character's preference, but a little bit sweeter, a little bit nicer, smoother. And on the top, there are 2 barrels, and on top of one of them are 5 bottles. And as you pick them up, it's a champagne. It's called Champagne du Leston.
Oh, they haven't had that for years.
Gunther's gonna take a bottle.
Wait,
There are now 4 bottles on top of them.
We don't know what happened, boss. There were only 4 here.
How do
Maybe
you know
those
that they
dirty
don't have an
druids.
inventory?
They might.
Stock software.
They might have inventory, but when someone kidnaps your entire organization and starts stealing from you, I mean, what good is it?
Those druids cracked one open. They
Exactly.
did crack open a cold one
The
with
door was open
boys.
when we got here. All I can say is I only found 4 bottles. Clink, 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 clink.
It's okay, bag of holding, it can't make noise. Just like look around for any other freaking sign of the stupid gem. Like, what the hell? Did they eat it?
There's not one, but what there is as you kind of go more to the center of the room, you see 2 large bookshelves lining either part of the doorway, and there are thin, larger books just lining it, and
Books? Or
books.
oh,
Yes.
I thought you said
You heard
bucks
bucks?
for a
Yeah, I
second,
heard
and I was
bucks.
like, deer? What the fuck?
On one side, you see a sign that says 320, and on the other side, you see a sign that is not filled in yet, but there are little miniature, like, banner signs in between the rows and the bookshelves, or the columns anyway.
Yeah, I'll take out a book and try skimming through it.
Very cool.
Just look at the titles and see kind of what generally is. Is it just all like, how to make wine?
It's not how to make wine, it's records. Thousands of them, of shipments, it seems. You see inside, as you kind of flip through it, it seems to be a chart almost of like what stock, the quantity, the location that it's been brought to, the cost of it, and then signature lines on each line. And you see some notations. Where exactly do you go? Do you, like, if like 320's over here and blank is over here?
I'd probably go in the middle.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, so right around here. I would say then that you see some kind of sorting. They're coded by BV, BW, K, and Vistani.
Okay. So that's like one book?
That's what they all look like.
Oh,
As
okay.
you flip through them, same contents.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take one of them, and I think, am I holding the bag of holding? No, I'll just put
It's your bag.
Yeah, I'll put it in. Yeah, just, no.
Are we all kind of investigating these bookshelves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go towards the question
Can
mark
I
side.
have the what, sorry?
The question mark side?
Yeah.
Like the blankety blank.
Great. Can we roll investigations for this bookshelf alone?
Yeah, can I specifically look for any semi-recently disturbed, like maybe one that has like a slide in the dust, or
Absolutely.
because
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this fucking
Natural 20.
Very
A
nice.
9.
9.
7?
7.
Come on!
Okay. Nat 20. You said you're in the middle. Or are you moving?
Yes. And yes, I would move.
Okay. Where are you
And
moving?
then I would go, okay, so let me just see. I don't really know.
'cause
I
I'm
don't-
near
I don't
Gus.
think he would really care. So he would go left.
You'd go left.
I don't know where that brings me.
Very okay. Okay, so
I
you
think
go
to
this way.
320.
You're going more towards 320, towards the beginning.
Okay.
You notice, and Chaos, you kind of veer towards Lance as well, that there's a thicker book around the 350s that is a little bit more pushed out, and it's actually kind of shifted a little bit because right next to it is, on the end of the 350 shelf, is a very antique goblet, very regal, but tarnished, and it has 4 gemstones inlaid.
In the book.
Yes. No, sorry,
It's
in
next.
the goblet. So
Oh.
it's like there's like a little book that's leaning out. It's been popped up a little bit from the shelf, and then like right here there's a goblet.
It's like a normal size, like big.
Yeah, it's like that big,
Okay.
but it's very ornate, very regal.
Huh. That might be important.
You put it in the bag.
You touch it,
Yeah.
when you touch it just for a little bit, you hear in your mind some laughing of a group of men before it into the bag. You look down at your hand, there's a little drop of blood.
Am I cut?
No.
What the fuck? Dude, why do you always touch something before looking at it?
I grab it again.
So you grab it.
I'm gonna watch and see the reaction in case I need to knock it out of his hand.
It takes your utmost attention, and you start to hear that group of men laughing again, very pleasantly jovial, as if talking to each other, and then it starts to crescendo into the anguished cry of one man.
Nope, I just put it back. And I said, yeah, this goblet's fucking cursed. I just fucking...
Stop touching it! Why'd you put it in the bag?
Yeah, you can try it.
No!
Oh, is there blood in my hand now?
A little bit more.
A little bit more?
Mm-hmm.
Gunther.
You have and it seems to presumably be the current year that you had been looking at. Their brochure records, nothing more different of note.
Oh, there you go.
Same deal.
Oh, I was like nothing. He hears.
No, you hear that same thing. How long do you hold on to it?
We'll go a minute.
Okay.
Listen to the conversation.
So, listen to the conversation. It's in a language that you don't understand, but then it's same thing. It
familiar.
Yeah. A little bit different. A little bit different though. And it turns into this anguished cry of one man, and from these tarnished gems starts to leak blood through. All right,
Too quick. It needs to go on for like 30 seconds of awkward old man moaning.
The lonesome dog eater.
Why do you focus on the guy who eats shit?
How can you not?
Yeah, you ignore him. Okay, good times.
But these gems are leaking this viscous blood, and it's going down your arm.
Does he look like he's starting to get physically affected by?
He's very focused on this this goblet, but you don't see the blood.
Okay. It's like,
So, anything?
Other than the focused complaint and moan of the guy, anything else?
I'm just saying.
No, it echoes, reverberates away.
It's really just the prologue to Elden Ring. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
And that's it. The blood is now gone from your arm.
So,
Might be worth some money.
well, what happened? You guys just looked at it funny.
Well, it's definitely. I think it's possessed. You hear some laughing. Old creepy men moaning.
Ew. Somehow it got worse. Okay.
Do you look in the book? Okay.
The book.
In the book, this book in particular is 1 year, 351, and as you flip through it, you notice towards the autumn a huge shipment of wine, and
What was the number? I'm sorry.
351. You notice this huge shipment of wine, and it's a code that you haven't seen in the other ones you've looked at before. S.
Oh,
S?
Strahd.
Oh, I was thinking, like the S that people would draw back in elementary school. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's the Superman S. Yes, with the 3 lines.
Yeah. Very cool.
How huge are we talking?
Huh?
How huge are we talking?
Like this much of the book and like dozens of barrels. And there's sort of like a bracket on like around the quantity and location, and there's a word in Barovian, and it looks like Nuta.
Can I take something out and write it down?
Yes.
How do you spell it?
N-U-T-A. A with a little dot.
A
Nut.
Nutta?
or night?
Or nut.
Yeah, probably nut. What a busy nutta.
So she's just gonna like look through it, kind of take it in, and then point and be like, "Looks like Strahd ordered an awful lot of wine from them this year." Yeah. I'm wondering if that has anything to do with like this whole like idea behind
They like wine, right?
that the whole there seemed to be this whole group of people that started taking after him in terms of pursuing youth and power, and so maybe he threw a thing for them.
You're saying Strahd threw a party, like a birthday party?
I don't know if it was a birthday party, and probably more like a let's suck the life out of people party. But all I know is a huge ship. Like, look, and she'll like grab the pages and be like, that much wine, all these pages, and then there's this word. We can ask them, or we can ask Arena when we get back. But I kind of want to know why they.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they had no choice, to be fair. But like, I wonder what they know about.
Yeah. Well, bring the book. We can use it.
Well, I don't want to take their book.
I was down.
Anyway.
Gunther, another thing that you noticed is there's still some empty space for these records to be filled in. The last one is around 735, and you know the current year in Farron to be like in the 1900s. So this ain't the same calendar.
Mm-hmm.
This is the year of our Strahd calendar.
The year of our Strahd.
Yeah, Strahd
Happy
save our
Strahd
souls.
Day to be ya.
In Strahd they trust.
They gotta trust him not to kill them. All you can do.
You guys see one more thing pushed up against sort of the current part of the bookshelves is like a tiny little credenza closet. Like there's like it's like a little table, and there's a door that like a door that can be opened. You find 10 healer's kits, 3 potions of healing normie, 2 greater healings.
Oh shit!
Yay!
Sorry. I can't type. Healing, 2 greater.
2 kinds of ointments, unidentified.
Like a moisturizer?
Maybe.
The real K-beauty moment.
Real Spain moment.
Oh my god. Oh,
It's Resident Evil 4.
you find a little clay jug, and there's like something splashing in it,
Oh.
and you see an amulet actually.
Just touch it.
It doesn't do anything.
Throw it to Lance.
Does it have a stone in it?
Is it pretty?
It is very pretty. It has a stone in it. It's not super like. It's not something that you would expect like.
What color?
What?
What color?
It is. I was gonna be an asshole. It is a nice. No, it's not. It's like a
Just poop brown.
It's a disgusting like puke yellow,
Puke
brown,
green.
orange.
Oh, what the fuck?
A topaz.
Wait, you said it was pretty.
What?
You said it was pretty.
I mean, there's a gem in it. It's nice, but the color's kind of ass.
You want it?
Does that look like it's my style?
Yeet.
You put it on you.
She'll come on, I grab it and be like, cute.
I'm going to send you
Hell
something,
yeah.
and you can look up what this is and use it to your disposal.
Amulet of poop.
It is, yes, it is the amulet of
You
poop.
have become Dung Eater.
The loathsome
Yeah.
dung eater.
It's like what's that move? Vicious Mockery? But you just like puke on someone or poop on them as a
It's
reaction?
just the exorcism.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
Did we check out their well, I guess that probably would have been part of the whole room. Their little druid coves that they were hiding in.
Yes, they were kind of just like hiding in some alcoves. There is
Okay,
nothing.
it's not like this. It's like, this is my room.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did we smell? You smelled what was sloshing
Yeah.
in there? In the
The jug.
It's not like a sweet smell. It's not like a good smell. That's just
Is
sort
it
of
alky?
like No, it's not alky. It's very muted. It's hard to, like, describe.
It's piss.
If you can't... You think you smell one thing, and then it shifts to another thing. And you're like, wait, I thought I had a handle on this. And then it shifts again.
Is it like...
I'm gonna reach back into the bag of holding, pull out the goblet, and pour some in.
Okay,
Have yourself.
I wonder if it's one of those, like, never-ending jug things, or it can, like, be whatever.
Oh, maybe.
let me pull this up here.
Do you think water? What?
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, I don't know what that is, but...
Never seen it.
What is it?
Amulet of the Drunkard. You ever heard of that one?
Ooh.
So it's... smells of ale-stained wood. When wearing it, you gain 44 plus 4 HP whenever you drink a pint of alcohol, just basically. And you can only do that once per day.
That's pretty nice.
But that's like a free potion every day if you have alcohol.
Shit.
44 is a greater.
And we did take a bunch of wine
44
bottles.
plus 4.
Sean,
Okay.
roll a d10, please.
Oh no.
7.
Actually, this probably would be better for you. Do you want to hold on to this?
Sure.
Yeah.
It smells real sour, but it's clear, and it's a little bit more of a thicker consistency than water. Not too much though.
Ew. Like
Wait,
that.
what?
It smells like vinegar.
What the hell?
Mm.
Just drink like piss?
I didn't drink it. I poured it in first,
Oh,
but
okay.
I wouldn't drink from that if I were you.
But.
You drink straight vinegar.
Yeah, be lucky that that's all
Constitution saving.
Just
Blow chunk.
he's just trying to
Honestly,
keep
yeah, Constitution saving.
That'd be real hard
Oh
to
yeah,
swallow.
bruh.
Oh god, that's a 2 plus something. It's
Yeah,
a 2 plus
you
6.
projectile vomit.
Just back the fuck up.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, you're lucky that's all that happened. Drink out of
Does
a
it sound like there's
fucking
still more
goblet
sloshing
laughing
around in
ass.
there?
Wait, was that alcohol?
No.
Oh fuck.
It was vinegar.
I was gonna say, do
It's
I
literally
gain HP? Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is it a nice like jug?
Yeah, it sort of looks like, it's like a ceramic jug that you can pull a cork out of. There's not a cork in there at the moment, but...
Make a cork. I don't know. Alright, well,
Should we be taking all this shit from them? This is their
looting
stuff.
them. They did tell you that anything...
I was gonna say, I kind of remember.
I remember
They did
this.
tell you that anything that would be of service of healing is inside, as the, you know,
Imagine like,
implying that you can take it.
it's like the angel and the devil on your shoulder.
It's still the.
Should we be
They
taking
did
this?
tell you that.
Yeah, take whatever you want. Don't listen to that.
As long as they don't get like attacked again. I mean, they have kids with them.
They'll rebuild.
Oh my god. Because that's how that
They
works.
can make more.
It's the old world. Sometimes you just have to keep fucking and having kids.
Yeah, what's the infant mortality rate in Barovia?
90%? Probably.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's the kind of joke.
Just kind of like look around and be like, I'm like, where the fuck did they put this fucking gem? They.
Eat it.
I was gonna say something a lot more foul than that, but
Maybe it's not here.
I guess not. Well, what if they used it for their fucking
Upstairs.
circle
Yeah, we
thing?
still haven't searched upstairs.
Yeah, we gotta look everywhere, I guess, but like,
Let's go upstairs.
maybe it's consumable, it is magic.
Alright, we're going upstairs. So,
How is he going to try to say we should relax for an hour?
Just sit, refuse to leave.
No, I did forget. I have 6 HP.
Yeah.
So we should-
Okay.
We're all kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Alright, so maybe we'll take a nap.
okay,
Yeah.
we're doing a short rest?
Yep.
Yeah.
Great, let's do that short rest.
Yay.
You know what? That amulet would be great for you, especially right now if you don't have hit dice.
I think I have some hit dice. Let's see. I have 2 hit dice.
2 hit dice.
Nice, okay.
that.
Seven plus 4, 11 plus 4, 15.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Which sponsor should we shout out while we're doing the short rest?
Who makes these cups? I have no fucking idea. 'Cause they're
Wondrous
bland.
Works of Wood.
McDonald's.
How do you remember this? Man, forget Ronald McDonald the fuck out of here.
Wondrous Works
Wow.
of Wood.
Wondrous
Works of Wood.
Works of Wood.
Sorry, I'm trying to
From
remember
our
my
local
number.
Renaissance fair.
Coca-Cola from Mexico.
What the fuck? Oh, is that from Mexico?
Yeah.
Does it taste different? Can I try?
Well, it uses real sugar.
6.
Let me
So not used all my dice and still not full.
Chipotle.
Rip.
It tastes kind of like Pepsi because it's like a little sweeter.
How dare you?
Yeah, I'm a Coke fan as opposed to Pepsi, but
I like that. I like the bottle. I'm gonna keep the bottle.
the bottle is pretty cool.
Alright, how we doing?
All set.
Still not full, but I used all my dice, so you know,
Yep.
they really do be like that sometimes.
There you
Well, we've got a
go.
bunch of healing potions.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
use a few.
It's true, but I don't want to be like.
Is there anything else we do in the short rest, or are we heading back upstairs?
Just maybe look at the book more.
Yeah.
The book tomorrow? Yeah.
Do some light reading.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out the glasses.
You notice that after this huge shipment, you don't see S again.
He had one party, and that was it for him. The hangover was so bad.
But in the previous parts of it before that, you see it periodically.
They're the same size each time?
Oh, like the same kind of shipment?
Like the same size, the same amount.
Oh, relatively. Yeah. Sometimes a little bit bigger, but
I don't think Lance would read on the short rest. He'd probably play with the goblet.
the goblet.
Yeah, like maybe play with the gems, see if like they're nicer, if he can remove them, or I don't fucking know.
Every single time that you touch it,
Mhm.
that experience happens. You do also notice what Gunther noticed, where like that blood is dripping down your arm,
You know.
and when you let go of it, it's gone.
Right. Chaos, you ever played with something like this before?
A cup?
No, like a possessed cup.
You're seriously asking me if I've ever sat down and played with a possessed cup?
Well, I've never really. I don't think I've ever. Yeah, I've never played with something like this before. Can I remove the gems? Are they? Do I recognize? Like, are they like I don't know, rubies or
So
sapphires?
Rudy says it's very important that you acknowledge the chat.
Oh yeah.
Which one?
What's going on in the chat?
I didn't. You know what? It's not updated on my end. What do you say?
Oh,
Was it YouTube or Twitch?
I
Probably
think Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
Sheesh.
It's because I didn't have it up, so I can't see what he actually said.
The
Rudy, say it again, please.
Say it with your chest.
the tarnished gems are ancient enough that if you pick and you really, really try and get them out, you can.
So to answer your question, no. Like, I've seen cursed shit and stuff, but I don't generally sit around and play with it.
Right.
Especially if it laughs at me, like, that's real weird, and you just never know what's gonna happen and how things like that can get in your head.
Sure. Brother, can I have a chisel? Can I have a chisel?
Yeah, sure, let me get out my tinkering kit.
What
No.
does this mean? Like hit it?
Here, she pulls out like a dagger, because I do have that. Just
Yeah.
and smack the...
I'm just trying to like.
Don't do it towards your hand!
Can you roll a sleight of hand, please?
Okay, here we go.
Just...
12.
A 12? Okay, well, you managed to not stab yourself. But yeah, it takes a little working, slips a little bit, but yeah, you can pop another one out of there.
Okay. And so No, I'll take all of them
Okay.
off.
Yeah, no, you can get them all out.
How
No
many are there?
problem. 4.
Does that diminish its
Yes, it's still like
laughing?
possessed.
It's a little bit fainter, but it still happens.
Okay. Does anything happen when I touch the gems?
No. Once they fall out of the goblet, it seems they're obsolete.
Okay. I'm like, nice.
School.
Gems, anyone?
Anyone want some?
They're like, look at him. if there's any purple, she
Okay. We'll put that in my notes.
4 gems worth how many gold pieces?
I don't even want to sell them. I just want to keep them.
He's like,
They're very. They're not holding up very well, and they're old, but
Okay.
it's something. Even if you get like a Starbucks gift card for them.
For all gems, possessed goblet. Okay, cool.
Are we keeping a bag of holding inventory?
I've generally kind of tried to keep at least like the healing stuff our list. So, but please collect your own stuff because
Yeah. That's what I've generally been doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Very cool. All right. So, what way are we heading upstairs? Because you guys had gone down
like the back way, right?
the back way, and that was the stairs, not the ramp, right?
That sounds correct.
Mm-hmm.
Well, probably I'd go up the same way.
We went down like W11.
I see. Okay. So, we would come upon...
Just keep listening for any thugs too. But I mean, it's been an hour, so we didn't hear anybody like stomping around upstairs or anything, right?
No.
Okay.
Not upstairs. Let's pull up something.
Sweep the place.
You sweep the place. So you come up these stone steps again. Can you guys roll me a stealth, please?
Emily says hi, by the way.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Here we go. Oh, shit.
Jeez, my dice hate.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Whew.
It's all good.
22.
Oh, yeah.
9.
Very nice.
I rolled a 6.
You rolled a
Three.
6.
So 9.
Rip!
Fall down
I have
the
not
stairs.
rolled like above a 10.
Oh my god. Okay. So you guys come upon a short little hallway with a door to
Where are we?
the right of you. You've ascended the steps and there's like sort of like a little landing hallway.
So
area.
ground floor W11.
Ground floor W11, yes.
If I listen, do I hear anyone in the home?
I already asked that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, you do.
Apparently
yeah.
I matter not.
In this
Maybe it's a higher
room,
passive.
Perhaps, yeah. Oh,
Like Gunther's also listening.
alright.
okay.
Yeah, no, with that we would hear you hear the flapping of wings and a little every now and then from multiple places, from multiple creatures, a little
What, like parrots?
It's just
The
the ravens.
ravens.
It's them.
Sorry. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
and you do hear the shuffling of something else. Ascend maybe steps and pushing around of a barrel every now and then. It's very sparse and not like someone is, stomping around up there doing stuff, but you know that there's a presence.
Can we tell if it's like bipedal?
Hard to say. Coming up the
Yeah.
stairs, it sounded like it. And with your rolls, as you listen a little more, you hear a... And then...
Yeah, I think we would be watched. Okay. Alright.
Stay quiet.
We don't need our torches anymore, right? Yeah, because we're...
No, there's enough light in here.
Why would you
I don't fucking know.
burn the inside of your mouth?
So he learned it in the circus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a circus trick.
Yeah, okay.
Just try to keep quiet and like look around for any signs of movement, life. Keep ears open.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys are still in this hallway. Do you guys enter
Yes.
the room?
Yeah.
Go up. Then we can look down from the top floor.
Okay, going up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that then.
So we'll
Oh,
go-
okay. Oh, I thought that was just like this is this level, this is that level. I
What?
didn't know you could actually like see.
Yeah,
the
because
dungeon.
you've got like the stairs that go down and then these two
Let's do it.
vats.
Yeah, they
Yes.
look like giant
Yeah, like what the
Cake
people
face.
would stomp grapes into to make wine on.
grape stomping. It's a grape
Right,
stomping
that's-
good
that's
time.
why it's called grape stomp or stomp smash or whatever stomp.
Hulk smash. Hi. Hello.
What are you talking
Hulk
about?
smash.
What's that one? Cranberry juice?
Oh,
Oh
Ocean
my
Spray.
god, the
Ocean
Ocean
Spray.
Spray
Yeah.
commercials
Yeah.
where he's like waiting in the.
In
Did
a
you know there's
field
like a
of
shit ton
cranberries.
of water spiders in that?
That's so gross.
Bro, deadass.
Don't get water spiders in your waders.
So yeah, okay, so we're going on the balcony level then.
Mm-hmm.
Gunther's just giving like the hand signal like, go.
So you enter into this balcony and this rich smell of fermenting wine fills a very large 2-story chamber, and it's dominated by these 4 enormous wooden casks, each one about 8 feet wide and 12 feet tall. And there's this wooden staircase in the center of the room that climbs to this 10-foot high wooden balcony that you guys all stand upon. And it clings to the south wall, and then it's got 4 windows set into it at the balcony level. Stacked kind of against the wall underneath the balcony are some old empty barrels with the Wizard of Wines burned into their sides. And the balcony climbs another feet as it continues along the 5 feet as it climbs along the west and east walls, and ending at doors that are leading to the upper level that you guys are now on. And underneath these side balconies are several doors, some of which hang open, others don't. And beneath this sloping roof stretch very thick rafters upon which scores of ravens have quietly gathered. And they watch you.
Scores of ravens?
Lots
Are
of them.
they all with the feathers?
Well, sorry, not these ones.
Okay.
And they watch you. Very great interest.
So they don't have any white feathers?
No.
Uh-oh. Ooh, no. Ooh, no. Do you get, like, a bad vibes?
You can roll a vibe check.
You can vibe check already.
What is our
Insight,
vibe
summon
check?
to the House of Vibes.
I think it's an insight.
It's for your vibe check.
What? Oh, okay. I thought that was a 1, but my 9, like, the paint fell off. It's a
No.
9. This dice likes me, maybe.
15.
Insight.
15.
24.
24. Okay. 20.
15.
15? Okay. Vibes are off. It's pretty still. With 24 and a 20 feels a little too still. I mean, everything is under attack, but you heard movement and not just the caw of the ravens, and there's nothing in sight.
She's kind of like,
What would you like to do? Just leave them.
I don't like to think of who they're working for.
Want me to kill them?
I mean, if that can turn into something else, then we're gonna have a problem.
Okay.
I'm just like watching over the shoulder, but continuing to look for important things.
Okay.
Can I scan the area below us for any kind of movement?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I? Yeah, I was gonna look for other people as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's roll some investigations or perceptions, whichever you think is accurate to what you're doing.
Perception.
Doesn't matter because they both suck. Another 19? No. 21.
Natural 20 again.
Damn, nice.
All right. So,
This keeps giving me panic though. My 9 doesn't have the ink on it anymore, so I was like, why am I rolling 1? It's 19.
it's like yeah, it's 19. An improved crit for fighters, I might add. So,
It did it again!
there's a nat 20.
21.
21. That's you. And
21.
21. So,
Matchies.
Hi.
very, 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 very nice. So, in 3 of these vats, you two
Ew.
is
New.
is a shit ton of wine. But there's something wrong about it.
No, no.
It's like close to black, as opposed to in the lower level you had seen a little like darker elderberry or like more of red. It is like almost viscous black. I like that word tonight apparently.
Does it seem like it's like blood?
Like blood?
Yeah.
No. But it's
Ichor?
it's kind of an ichor consistency. Something's really wrong about it.
Yeah, I feel like that's maybe not actually wine. Like, I meant like monster, but that's cool.
Moment.
acid.
This is bone.
Just skeleton.
Oh, I'm becoming Bone
I was
Daddy.
gonna say, so Bone Daddy,
Yeah, but he's actually
Bone Daddy has joined the fight.
So you
Just go bobbing for apples.
you touch it and it doesn't go through like it's supposed to. Sort of like Jello, it like
Fucking black mold. No.
Or is it
stick
like
it
that?
in there and it starts to wobble and move and it starts to
Yep.
get
Fucking
like
gelatinous shit.
get out of the vat. And, like, you guys know when, like, refried beans come out of
Oh,
a
the
can?
can.
Yeah.
When you, like, heat
That's the
them,
I'm
like,
fighting
when-
a fucking refried gelatinous cube over here.
It's like when, when you
Fuck.
heat the fire under it and it, like...
No, I've never done that.
Do you cook beans on
I've
the
never
stove
done
top?
it, I've just seen it, like, before, and it's fucking hilarious, but
Barbaric.
no, that's what this thing does.
Do you like open it with a knife?
I don't eat refried beans, I've just seen it.
Okay.
But it rises up like a column of spam, and I could keep going.
Yes, please do. I'm curious
it-
what the next one's gonna
And
be.
it on the floor and kind of.
Blah, blah, blah,
It
blah.
was with the shoulder movement.
Yeah. Okay.
Amazing.
Okay.
Back the fuck up.
Yeah, and it sort of has this like amorphous shape that bends and molds, but it does have this jelly-like consistency.
And you're like, that's what I meant. That's what I fucking meant. Ugh.
Is anyone watching us when this is happening?
The ravens are
Right.
Fuck them ravens.
No one else. Huh? Okay.
Strahd serving ass.
not yet. So
Not yet.
with your nat 20, as this thing starts to rise, you next to you hear a little and
Bitch.
and 5 of those little twig creatures run past you, and this 4th cask that is empty and covered, there's a slit in it, and they scuttle inside of it.
What the fuck?
Light it on fire.
Yeah, bitch.
Light it on fire.
What the fuck?
And it's
You had
at
to
this moment that you start to
Oh no,
see
you ate it. I forgot.
that jelly-like thing rising out of the vat that Gunther's just touched, and it
Hits the floor.
Yeah.
Ew.
Okay, but I saw like twig creatures run in a slit of a barrel.
that 4th one there that
Yeah.
doesn't have the liquid in it on your diagram, it's that one.
Okay. Oh my god.
So we're at the first one,
Uh,
or the one of the middle ones.
which one do you think you went to?
Well, if we were looking in order, we came up.
Would have been the first one.
Yeah, would have been the very first one to the left.
creature? How big is a twig
They
creature?
are considered tiny, so they're like this big. They're like baby Groot.
That's so fucked up. Okay, can I grab the barrel that they ran in? Like, just like pick
It's,
it up?
It's a vat.
It's a vat.
It's huge.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah.
like,
That's why I said light it on fire,
10
but
foot
you
by
hit your
10
torch.
foot square.
I can green flame blade it.
How about we deal with the giant ooze that
Yeah,
just
we'll-
is
I'm
about
scared
to
of the
fuck us?
fucking creatures.
Where are you right now? Remind me. Are you on the 2nd level or did you go down to the first
No, I
level?
would be on the 2nd level.
Yeah, we
without-
were on
yeah.
the second.
Okay.
No, we were on upper floor.
Yo, why the fuck did they run in the vat? If
Doesn't fucking matter,
if
we
I
need to-
look in the vat where they ran in, do I see them? If I look in the vat that they ran into, do I see them?
They poke your eye out.
It's like a horror moment where just a whole bunch of twigs grab you and pull you into the vat.
That's exactly what she was gonna do.
Oh no!
Oh
So
It's happening.
you look over
Yeah.
inside, kind of inside this crack, because the tops of these are pretty close to the balcony level. And this root and vine, you see the flash of a face, like made out of twigs
What
and
the
vines.
fuck?
And you see a vine go and grab right at your neck. Please roll a dexterity saving throw.
Do you have the advantage yet from being a barbarian?
Yes, I do. If I can see.
Danger sense.
Here we go. Here we go.
And everybody can we roll initiative.
no! Let's stop fucking touching shit!
Oh wow, double 17s. So I rolled a 20 total.
All right, very, very,
This is for my
very
dexterity
nice.
saving throw.
Yes.
Well.
I'm really glad I changed dice.
So you pass it, so it wraps around and you, oh god, and it.
Oh god, here we go. Initiative.
All right, let's get this going.
19 plus 3, so 22 for initiative.
Got a 19.
No, 19.
12.
12 for Gunther. Chas, did you say?
19.
19 and 19. All right, let's roll for things and stuff. Here we go. Very
I
nice.
hate the idea of a twig face. Ugh,
Bruh, I know.
that's like terrifying.
Bruh. Okay.
Rude.
Trying to kill me, what you mean?
Not all twig-faced creatures are inherently evil.
Well, this one scared me.
All dryads are evil.
So I'm actually, let me do this,
Fuck
and
them
then
babies.
I am going to go get something.
Look at the doggy.
I know you put him.
He was like snorking earlier, his mouth was...
Snorking.
All right, I am going to go get something.
Hell
I will
yeah.
be right back.
Oh man.
Avoid this camera. You guys want to get your minis out?
Yeah.
Okay. These are not here.
Watch the light.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I think I'm good now. Da-da-da-da-da. Ta-da!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dwarven
Oh,
Forge map.
hell yeah.
Thank you, Dwarven Forge.
Thank you, Dwarven Forge.
Yeah, I got you.
One day, when we get sponsors, we will have a map cam. But for now, I'm afraid, lovely
We're
audience, we're
broke.
gonna have to use some theater of the mind here.
Where? Yeah, I was gonna say whereabouts.
I don't know where I am, but just put myself there for now.
Yes, so that top one, that top balcony there is where you guys are.
You're right.
Thank you.
Were you with Gunther?
Yeah.
So we have...
Definitely backed up though.
Oh yeah.
Because
That's right. You want to be here?
yeah, it's fine.
Or I'd put you here.
What? Either way, it's fine. About the meal.
Here's our lovely, lovely jelly. Schlorping.
Schlucking.
And we're gonna gradually put some people on the board here.
What the schluck?
I might have a jelly mini in my car.
Oh,
Let me
can
see.
you grab it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Sean.
So here's what we're gonna do.
I love how you randomly may have a jelly mini just in your car.
How do we feel like taking an early break?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Alright. We, while we're getting some other things, are gonna go ahead and take an early break, come back in 15, and we're gonna bite some jelly.
Hell yeah.
Bye bye!
Bye-bye, be back in 15.
We're pressing the button. Did it do it?
It did it.
It did
It
it!
did the thing.
We done did it!
And I was
Yep.
did the thing sooner than we think we did the thing too.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah, every time.
We have to like time out the seconds.
exactly how long. Yeah, so we're not like we're not.
And we're back!
That's okay.
Like
We learn.
newscasters.
Yes.
You know where they stare?
Hi Frank, it's a great day out here.
Yes.
Oh, I hate that
When they're
shit
just
so
dead
much.
inside. And then
How's the weather looking, Ron?
Bobby, you're alive.
When was the last time you actually watched the news?
Bro, I don't
It's like
even know.
on the weather. You
Yeah,
like the
because
weather.
they were waiting
yeah.
for it to come through
Who
the
watches
earpiece.
the
and they're like,
Weather Channel anymore?
No, you're like
Bro,
100
the
years old.
Weather
It's you.
Channel?
What do you
I
mean?
don't pay for cable,
Dude,
my guy.
You can get it on any free channel.
The Weather Channel was the shit, like, for me as a kid. Like, I absolutely
No.
fucking loved
No.
it.
What do you mean?
No, listen,
Wait,
listen.
Wait, what do you mean?
Listen to me.
Did you like the screen?
Because like Toonami was the shit for me. What do you,
No.
what,
Listen.
What do you mean the Weather Channel?
Listen to what I have to say.
We're
so
trying.
During thunderstorms, it was the best thing in the world because you could open up in like summer, you can open up the windows And you can see like
Oh, it's raining?
When do we get into the Weather Channel
Yeah.
part? Wait.
Shut up! I'm painting the scene. Oh my god.
We don't need you to make a scene. We need you to explain in what universe
listen,
the
you have to
Weather
understand.
Channel is lit.
You have to understand. So you open it, you feel like the warm breeze, and you get like the rain, and it's like smells super good. And then like hearing like the beep from the Weather Channel, like and like they had like fucking like lo-fi ass music.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
What Weather
Like,
Channel?
like
the mean
radar.
Weather Channel?
They're
Like
showing,
the
like,
radar,
thunderstorm
bro.
moving through. That was.
There was a.
I'm also
lo-fi
concerned that
music?
you had your windows open while it was raining.
Well,
you know,
we had like
warp a
a
windowsill.
little bit like of cover, so it wasn't like it was like coming in or anything. It was so great. Seriously.
Well, I'm glad you
It
enjoyed
feels so good. Sometimes I wanted to put on like lo-fi and like Weather Channel ambiance in my old apartment. Anyway, where the fuck's my music?
It ran away after hearing
Yeah,
that story.
yeah,
I was like,
wow.
you know what?
No.
Kinda
Where is
weird.
it?
Why don't you tell that to your Weather Channel people?
Anime and I like the Weather Channel.
Let me make
Did
sure.
we have to? Yeah.
Oh. We always leave it and it comes
I
back.
really do be doing
All
that.
right, here we go.
All right. So, Lance, you are first in the initiative.
Oh, wait, should we change all these boys right here?
Yeah. G-baby. We have Lance.
Okay.
I think I am before Gunther.
Then we have
Yes.
Chas.
You got
Then
like
we
a
have
20,
a
a
shit
19,
ton of
and I got a
Is there
12.
a mini for whatever the fuck is fighting me?
Oh, the Twiggies?
The Twiggy boys?
No, so they just ran into the cask.
But I looked in and they like attacked me, right?
Or Yvonne did.
It reached out. It hasn't come out yet.
But you made him roll for it.
I deck save.
Yeah. So no, it
But
hasn't
so it
come out
reached,
yet.
didn't grab, we
Yeah.
make it. Okay,
Alright.
that makes sense.
So should we put a mini for it here or just leave it?
Let's just leave it.
We'll leave it in just a second.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
The reason I say that is because I would have grabbed it. Like, oh no, that's right, because it's too heavy for me to grab, right?
Yeah. So
The
it's
vat.
at the bottom of the vat.
Yeah, then, like,
Its
that's not
shot
going
binds up at you.
Okay. Okay.
It's a big old keg.
Okay, and this thing's on the floor.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
How far is
Lance
the
just
drop?
does a handstand on the
The
top.
drop, 10
Hold
feet.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Text time. Go.
There are
Straight
stairs on either side.
Swing stand.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay.
Fiber.
This looks kind of weird. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So run up to it,
Okay.
and I will attack it.
Okay.
Before I attack it, I would like to probably... Yeah, I'd like to rage.
Okay.
And
Oh, no.
Just so you're aware, you cannot cast spells while raging.
that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
So I should have cast a spell first.
Because you can't do the green flame
Right,
hit
right,
if you're
right.
raging. But you can probably reckless in that, right?
Yeah, I can definitely reckless.
Yeah,
So
so cast your thing first.
no, so what I'll do is I'll cast Armor of Agathis first.
Okay.
That's what I'll do.
What does your armor of Agathis look like?
So it's essentially just looks like this, not so much icicles, but just frost begins like permeate. You know, like dry ice, how it begins like coming off.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna begin permeating and just coming off of him, and then he is after he uses the armor. That's his action. He uses a bonus action now. Yeah. So I'll then use Hexblade's Curse.
All some little lasers start shooting behind Lance and it's a fucking
Tell-
rock concert. Yeah. That's the driest.
Tell our audience what that does.
So after
No.
yeah, let's go.
Yeah, he just bit the model.
He
Or
bite?
he tried to bite
Oh!
Goofy. Ooh.
Did everyone see that?
Get off.
Did everyone see that?
Get off.
Is everyone
Yeah,
watching?
yeah.
This is very, very important footage.
Just go get him from behind because he's gonna bite.
Oh, he'll bite anyway.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Sorry, I mean kick.
No, you're good.
He likes that angle better. There you go.
Oh, he's so angry. He's so angry.
Do that, man!
Well, let's
just do that. I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
So then,
Ow! Stupid motherfucker.
Did he bite you?
Yes.
why?
God, stop it!
Freak.
He's
mad.
coming for
He's
our
mad.
feet. This is more scary than the encounter.
They called me a man.
Baba Lazago. Baba Latata.
So a darker frost, like it begins swirling black around his arm and shoots off into the gelatinous cube and just begins, I guess, circling inside of it. And that's gonna be his turn.
All right. Perfect. So.
What was that? What did you cast?
Hexblade's Curse.
Explain.
Or Zealot's Curse, rather. Sorry.
All right.
Zero.
Um, Next is something, nothing happens with that. Chaos.
Love that. So how did the cube seem to react to Lance's magic?
It's
doesn't
the
hurt.
magic swirled in there and it continued to...
But it doesn't look like the magic died.
No.
Okay. That's I'm just making sure I'm not like fucking...
Reflect.
Finger of death, just bloom, bloom.
We're gonna
You and I hit
try...
the floor.
It just splits off both ways.
We're gonna try,
It's like a Zuko lightning reader.
Yeah.
Cass suddenly by herself. I'm like, well, shit. All right, bye-bye.
Yeah.
We'll go to the
It
tavern.
was a good run, guys.
We'll go to the tavern and find 2 more adventures randomly there.
Just bring the ravens with me.
Hi, I'm Boonther.
I'm Gunther. This is Vance.
Yeah. We're the other 2 twins from that orphanage.
We're adopted sisters.
Yeah.
Call me by my cousin's name.
I would really prefer if you guys just call me Gunther.
In his memory. Okay, I'm
I
gonna
don't
try
talk,
to.
by the way.
I'm gonna
This
try
is the last time.
to firebolt the cube.
All right. The cube.
Cube of Rubik. 26 to hit.
Nice.
Very nice. That absolutely hits.
Oh yeah. Actually, you know what? No. These guys are being mean to me.
They're
Give
mean
me
to you?
these ones. Yes.
Here you go.
Well, this one's being nice to me, so I'm gonna go with this purple stuff.
Do it.
Ooh.
Damn. What'd you get?
3 fire damage.
3
Roll on half
fire.
advantage. What would you have
Ooh.
rolled with these?
Oh, with these?
Yeah, let's see what the half advantage would have given you.
Half advantage. For those just joining us, half advantage is if you did it again, what would happen? Uh-oh.
15.
It's just a what-if roll. If I had advantage, what would happen?
So not actually 15.
It's how
but
we-
it would have been 15.
It's how we console ourselves.
Instead, it's a fifth of that.
All right.
It'd be like that
So-
sometimes.
Lovely. How does it land? Like, does it seem like the fire takes, or does it just go?
It definitely like
Apart from it being only shitty 3
it like
damage.
erodes a little bit of it. It like what?
Just cooks a little bit of the jello.
Just 2 little
It
bubbles.
sears the tofu just a little.
You want a nice light sear, but you have to make sure to press the tofu first. Get water out. Okay. So she's kind of like I imagine just to kind of clip like the corner.
Uh-huh.
Just like what the fuck? And just like, God damn it! Ah.
Orcus damage. All right. Anything else?
I'll back up to that corner
Okay.
right there. Yeah, I need distance.
All right. So
You're going back over here, jerks.
the doors.
Can you put them in here?
Okay. The doors to the room to your left, those sliding doors that you see in W5, they part.
Yeah.
But that's below us, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you see that below you,
Well, Lance is down there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
and out walks
Cute.
taller than the others you had seen
Fuck.
in the cellar. Another druid, in like all dark gray, with it's almost undiscernible kind of mask that is twisting twigs and vines going up into this like crowned point, and all of his limbs seem to be made of bark and these draping torn linens that cover him, and he's wielding
I cursed the wrong one.
a giant staff.
Fuck!
Move too fast.
Fuck!
A giant staff. It is black twisted wood, and there seems to be smoke emanating from it, and it's tied together with twine.
That's you,
And
man.
in the center of it,
That's all you.
is
Fucking gem!
That's
God
the gem!
damn it!
Oh, it is!
a glowing gem. He walks out and he points the staff at one of the other vats, and you hear as it starts to rise.
Fuck you, dude!
One more, and
Trying to get
that
another.
No, I only have the one. Just the one, guys. We'll just kill that one real quick.
Yeah, with my 3 fire damage.
Well, I mean, you know, we got our short rest in. We got to use our big dick stuff now. So where is this? Where is this guy?
He's like here. Let me grab him.
Kill the caster.
Where's the other cube?
The cube. It's starting to rise out of the vat, the second vat, and it is not yet ascended.
Is it next to
the
chaos?
gods.
No,
yeah,
I'm by
so
the vat
She
with the
said-
vines
it's
in it.
this one. You guys, this is where that one came from. It's this one.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
yeah.
Trying to figure out a way.
I mean, I can get there with a bonus action.
Okay.
All right.
Get
What do you do?
Yeah, so I'm gonna bonus action Step of the Wind,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack him.
Okay. Attack.
Does a 10 hit?
No.
No.
Oh.
Feels bad.
Yeah, it does. And nope.
No.
Oh,
Fuck.
Damn.
Fuck.
He with that staff, like in human speed.
Suddenly, the Duel of Fate starts playing. In the
Da da.
da da.
All right. Peanut butter jelly time. Holy shit. Sorry, I just looked at something. So, this one starts to rise out of the vat, and it uses its movement to schlork out onto the balcony, not by any of you, just like right here, and start ascending
Oh no.
the wall.
Oh no.
It's moving on top of this.
Yeah, it's gonna go onto the ceiling and drop down on people.
Okay.
That's not good.
It's going to use its action to dash to do so, so it is now kind of hanging like right around here.
You're like, look out!
Just gonna put it like right there.
I can fucking climb!
This one is going to attack you, Lance, with a pseudopod.
Okay.
It's going to shoot out some of this foul wine and try and hit you with it. With a 19.
That'll hit.
Great. All right. We have a 1, 2, 6 bludgeoning damage for you, plus
I made it on the last say now.
4 acid damage.
You don't even need that anymore.
It will take
still got the
5
scaly
cold
skin.
damage.
It will take
That went away
5
after
a
cold
long
rest.
damage.
Rip, long
Okay.
rest.
Okay.
Rip.
Listen, I didn't pick on you for refried beans earlier,
So
okay?
as he,
Yeah,
he
we
shoots
all
it out,
should have. Shame.
the coal just reacts and the frost turns into icicles and fires right back.
All right.
Don't touch
Very
me!
nice. It kind of like crystallizes a little bit,
Yeah.
and it gets a little like, and kind of coagulates a bit more.
Okay.
Okay, that one is not a thing anymore. Out from the crack of this, vat, starts to climb out, vine creatures. Not like, sort of like the twig guys that you'd see outside, but bigger. They are humanoid size, and they are made of vines. They have that stretched vine face like a mask, and and use their movement to get out of there. There are now 4 of them on the balcony. We have
God damn it.
a 1, a 2, a 3,
God, go away, please.
and a 4. And
Oh boy.
they're going to, let's see, can they do anything at this rate? No, they cannot. Chaos is out of range, so they are going to use their movement to really only get out of that cask. So they have joined the battle. They're not here yet. Well, Lance.
Okay. Can I take a quick glance around and see a way out of here?
A way out. So go ahead and grab that diagram. Actually, it'll be a lot easier to visualize.
Sure.
So W5, that place that the druid had entered from.
Where are we? Are we in W5?
No,
So
we're in the-
you are in the middle of W9, that one with the
I get it.
big casks.
Got it, got
So
it.
there's the sliding doors. Those ones are now open.
On W, like next to W12.
Uh, Across the room.
Okay.
See that one to the left?
That's the only one that's open.
So that one's open. You can go either to the stairs or you can go to the ramp in W's 11 and 12.
Just if you want to get outside, this would be the way.
This
is the way.
There is a tiny little room on the side, that W8, that's on that left. A door is open. There is a door on the right and towards W4. They are not open. They are barred from this side.
Okay, so if I wanted to get out, it'd be like going to W8?
Yeah, you could do that. You could go to W5 or the ramps, the stairs, all that.
Sure. And so I'll shout out to Gunther and to Chaos. And I was like, I think we need to leave. And
we'll point at the guy.
The guy.
The gem. He has the gem.
Okay, so then I will turn my attention.
Let's try to bring him with us.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We'll pull out the rope.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, so then, as a bonus action, Gunther, as a bonus action, Lance will activate his form of dread.
Okay.
And essentially, what happens is icicles begin to cover his face and his appendages, like a you could think of it like a mask, and like sharp like fingernails, and his eyeballs are glowing like yellow, and he is going to try and grapple this druid.
Very nice. Okay. Give me them stats. Okay.
Here we go. It's a natural 1.
Bro!
19. So it's a nat 1.
Yep.
So,
Oh yeah, house rule.
Yep.
house rule. Shit happens on nat 1s.
That's okay.
House. So, that being said, he's gonna take an attack on you.
Okay.
And he's gonna use this staff. And what you're gonna see is that the gem lights up and cracks. And then you hear this like piercing cry, and the staff oozes blood, and he's gonna hit you with it.
Okay.
He is gonna hit you with a 17, right?
17 misses.
Oh shit! He's not gonna hit
That
you
big boy
then.
you see.
Yeah.
Shit!
Okay.
Okay, he does not hit you. But it gets real close, and yeah, that blood is still dripping. It's fucking terrifying.
Okay.
You have
very
your
cool.
second attack.
I don't anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. That's okay. So that's my turn. Should I move? No, because we want to get him out. So then maybe I can. Fuck.
Well, because Chaos can do,
Mind sliver.
Hold person?
Hold person.
and at that point we could just start critting.
Yeah.
Like, we can't bring you in, but we're gonna bring a corpse.
My fear is she's about to get jumped, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I can move.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
My issue is that, so I did not do anything to my sorcery points, and it's showing that I only used one, and that cannot be correct.
Okay.
So, but I don't know how many I used last game.
Go with what
we
is
ganked the guys inside really quick.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
you really used.
No,
any
honestly,
sorcery points
if
in
that's what your sheet says,
Because
I'd say trust.
I had used all my key points,
Yeah, I think
so
you're
we
fine.
I don't think you had to use any sorcery points really.
Yeah.
Okay. I just remember the middle of last game when I was like, fuck, I've been doing this wrong. So, okay. I think... Okay, no. I have enough to do it. Okay, is it my turn?
No.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, I was just making sure we're good. So, next, these ravens, they,
Bitches, pussy ass ravens.
so these ravens, they, a group of maybe 6 of them, they descend onto these, vine blights, and they start, pecking the shit out of them.
Oh, so they're helping us.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Very, I know, alright.
They're called vine blights. We figured it out. Half the battle is knowing.
They are very much going to hit them with a 21.
God damn, ravens.
And this
Chill.
storm of ravens
They like stick.
surrounds this one in particular, and they're going to do
It's right there.
5 piercing damage.
She sees them like on his hand and be like, sorry for flipping you off earlier. I thought you were Strahd servants.
Fake. Okay, and then another swarm is going to go towards this one, do the same exact thing, and crit them. So it's gonna do...
Fuck them Twiggies.
Ooh, nice. 16 piercing damage
What the fuck?
to that
It's a
one.
swarm.
It's a crit.
A
Oh.
crit, and
Okay.
it's a swarm. Yeah, 16,
Bird beaks do be sharp.
yeah, beaks. Ooh, sheesh. And then that's all that's gonna happen with them. Chaos.
Okay, so there's a fucking thing in the ceiling. Damn it. Damn it.
Darn
There's really no good place for me to move. I guess I'll move like to the, like, can you move me,
Yeah.
like, fuck. Well, it's only a disadvantage if I'm in melee, right?
Correct.
Okay, so,
If it's within 5 feet of you.
okay, so then, can you put me, like, here?
Where?
Right. Yeah. I just don't want to be in melee with either of them.
Okay.
I will spend, so it's 2 sorcery points to convert a spell into a bonus action. So I will attempt to mind sliver
Okay.
the druid bitch.
Okay. It's a whiz for me.
It's
Or
intelligence.
That's right.
The rarely used intelligence
saving
slot.
throw. If you're an arcane trickster, you get some bonus.
What do you roll?
Don't look at me like that. Stop looking at me like that. I'm not looking at you anymore.
What's your DC?
Let me pull it up. I'm so sorry.
It's pretty high, I think.
It's like
I think
15,
you
15,
might have it on
16.
there.
Come on.
Oh, that's right. Their spell save DC 16.
It's a 16, isn't it?
Nope, I rolled like a 4.
18.
It's an 18.
18.
Ooh.
There it is.
So, even though that doesn't work, I'm still gonna try to cast Hold Person on him anyway.
Yeah.
So, same DC, but that is Wisdom, so he's probably gonna do pretty good.
Okay.
Fucking druids.
Yep.
Stop! Just tell me the number.
That's a 9.
Ah!
Okay.
Wow, sucker.
I know. Yeah,
So
I rolled real fat with that.
She,
Grab the ring.
initially, like, flares her hands, and these little, like, almost look like needles, like black needles with, like, this purple energy surrounding them, swirling around him, sort of spike into his brain, and they sort of, instead of actually, like, permeating his temples, sort of, like, break off, and she's like, oh, fuck you! And just, with the other hand, does this big swirl with her hand, and then these black and purple chains start going up and around him.
Watch the camera.
Oh yeah, hello camera, I forgot about you. And yeah, so he is now paralyzed for the duration.
Whew. Alright. Pull up my
She
conditions.
just goes, get him, boys.
Get up, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
Attack!
Alright, he fails strength and dex saving throws. You have advantage against attacking him. Anyone's a crit if the attacker's in
Melee.
in melee with him. This also means that he is incapacitated, so he can't take actions or reactions, everybody.
I think, does he instantly fail, like, checks? Like, if
She
you're-
said it's the
Strength and dex, yeah.
So we could grab him, drag him, it'll last for a minute,
Drag him.
outside,
Yeah.
kill his ass, and then maybe these things will go away.
Alright.
Okay.
Because he animated the one.
Right.
Oh, because he has the wine gem, and they're made of gross wine.
Seems like it.
Get him outside!
Or we could just spend the next like minute physically beating his dick off.
What if we just throw him into the cube?
An option? How about
You know what I mean?
two things?
But he has the wine gem.
we take his staff and then throw him into the cube.
Yes!
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah!
So we run up the side of the wall and then just Palpatine him into the into the cube.
Okay.
Yoink.
Okay, so you yoink him.
Yeah. So we're just gonna like run him up.
Okay.
Whose turn is it? Wait.
No,
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah, okay, so it's Gunther next because he can't do shit.
Okay.
So we're gonna run him up, rip the thing out of his hand, and then just push him into the cube. Just bloop.
You see him. Oh wait, he can't even move. He literally.
Just gonna take his mask off first, like.
Oh my god! Wait, do you guys remember the rules for suffocation in D&D?
So it's like a base of a
It's-
minute plus your constitution
That's if you're holding
modifier.
your breath.
Oh.
It's
Yeah, I mean, if you're
A
caught
creature
off.
can hold its breath
It's-
for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its
yeah,
con.
but he has to be expecting it.
Right, if you're just caught.
Right.
So he'd
Then
probably
it's.
get
I
half
think it's.
that.
I think no. It's rounds. Constitutional rounds
no.
before you start to suffer suffocation.
Oh,
Or that at that point you fall unconscious.
So what's his constitution? Like 1?
Oh my god. His con's a 13, his mod's a 1.
Yeah, so then it's he lasts 1 round.
Yeah. Take his mask off. Open his mouth. Welcome to D&D, where you torture living enemies to death.
Bro, he comes out like this fucking like, oh, stabbing you guys.
We're shoving a nerd into a fucking gelatinous locker. Boom.
I'm really surprised that he passed the intelligence but failed the whiz. Like,
Bro, it's some straight
God was
bullshit.
with us this
I
night.
mean,
That's how the dice roll, homie.
True.
Sometimes you get fucked.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
So she's just like,
hold on.
can I see that? Like, it was a step.
So, I will actually give you that stat block now because you
The staff?
have it. Here you go.
Woo!
Yes.
Just be like, so should we wait outside or do we just walk in?
So we're still in So we're still in combat. So this jelly is not intelligent enough by any means to know to slurk it out. So
He's like, food.
it's just going to hit you again with a pseudopod.
We just hear inside you.
Well, he's paralyzed.
You do, and pain and I would say he stops moving, but he's already done that. So
Didn't even need to crit him 4 times.
Ah, damn it. Requires attunement or I could control them.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Unfortunately.
It's all good.
all right.
Generally, you can't use magic items you just found in combat.
No.
He does not hit you with the pseudopod, and you.
Okay.
This one on the ceiling, is.
That's the one, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, on the ceiling, it's going to do that
Go on top
and
of chaos.
stop
Oh, okay.
because it can't.
I'll just-
Well, it can drop.
yes. Yeah, I can drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it.
Is it gonna fall on
I was
her?
gonna say, if it's like a
It,
jump
it
that
falls
is moving.
500 feet on 1 round, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
Falls on
It drops and falls on you.
I have a stat,
You
that's not cool.
like Jello. It. And you're now inside it.
Can I like see it coming?
Yeah. You can.
Whoa. You see at the last second.
The last thing, a piece of breadstick. Okay, so these guys, the Vine friends.
Wait, does she take damage instantly from that?
Yeah, you're
Yes,
right.
probably.
I was like, next turn, but no. So, we got, let's see what we have here. Gonna take. Okay, 15 acid.
And there's half my HP.
And now we do some suffocation rules. Considering you saw it coming, I would say that you had time to hold your breath.
I'm not worried about the suffocation part of it.
I know.
You're all good.
I know. All right.
Dude, one more round they could kill me.
It's all good.
Just saying.
Our Vine Bros are going to.
I got you for 3 minutes. That's my constitution. I'd suffocate in 3 minutes.
They're going to attack the ravens, and you see some of the ravens just drop dead. Yeah, these other ones are going to descend and block your exit here. They are also
Like 2 feet tall, so I'm
going
quantum.
to you see here in kind of around this area, like this much, about a 15-foot cube of it, roots and vines sprout, and they entangle on top of each other, and it's like moving and shifting, and you as players can assume that this is now difficult terrain.
Shit. Okay. We should probably mark the difficult terrain blocks.
You know, it's right there.
Yeah. Can I mark it with dice real quick?
Yeah, you know what? Do we have the rings? We can use the rings.
They're right there.
No.
Go. Gonna try not to hit this camera.
Here, you want? Yeah, let me grab it.
I can't.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I can't.
There we go. You can keep going. So sorry.
All right. So that's what they do. Those ones kill the ravens. So we are back up to Lance.
Fuck. Okay. So that dude is pretty much dead. Okay. So then I am going to yeah, because this doesn't matter if I. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and rage,
All right.
and I'm gonna reach in and grab Chaos and pull her out.
All right. Very nice. Go ahead, reaching in. Take 3 acid.
Okay. Yeah, so he puts in his hands, and the ice that's on there begins to melt off of his hands, and he's pulling her out.
Okay. Got it. Sorry.
Is he
one
able to?
second.
Okay.
Yes. No, he's able to. It's not sorry. It's not thick enough that it's, like, in Clyde with a chance of meatballs when he like pulls her out of the jello. It's kind of like that.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
The only time I attempted to watch that movie was at a sleepover with you, and we both fell asleep.
We both was like, bro, I watched that shit like clockwork for like 4 months.
You're like, you have to watch
Like clockwork? Like just repeatedly?
Yeah, because it was like going to bed to a movie. It was that one.
Okay.
It was the Adam Sandler bedtime stories. Then it was Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. was for like 7 months, and then Up.
That's so sad.
Do you guys like the lore you're learning about me tonight?
I used to have movies that I would watch for months on end to go to bed to. It's just like my comfort thing.
I like the lore. I like Weather Channel ambiance and repeating a certain movie for months on end.
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
What you doing?
as you like pull her out and she's like covered in like ooze, the hair's still untouched, but everything else is just like slime covered, and she's like.
I'll go ahead and lead the charge to get out of here.
Okay.
So I'll go this way,
Watch the vines.
and then I think where's the vines? Oh, right here.
So, yes.
That's fine. That's as far as I can move anyway. Okay. That's
Go up the wall. You got your boots.
That's my turn.
Your boots.
All right.
can't
So,
move any further.
this is
No, I know. Just being
this
weird.
is difficult terrain. Forgive me. I'm sorry.
It's half speed, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Forgive me. I have to look at one thing. I'm so sorry. Right.
Just gonna
I'm sorry. Do you guys mind if we go on just like a quick break? We'll be
Do
right.
you need a minute?
Yeah, just a little bit minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We'll be right back. Sorry, folks. All right. Hi. Hello. Welcome back.
We back.
Life be lifin', as it do. Cool. Let's keep going. So, remind me what you just did.
So I went ahead, I pulled out Chaos, and then I already used, I don't think I have a bonus action I can use. So I went ahead, and after pulling her out, I started leading the charge to get out.
All right, perfect. So that right there, those green ones, those are difficult terrain, so it is going to take, more movement to do that. Do you step into the area?
I don't have enough movement to get in there.
All right, so that'll happen later. So,
except he can bypass it because of the boots.
All right.
Let's flick on the music real quick.
Okay.
I think it's still running. It's just
it's at the end of the song, I think. Da-da-da-da.
It's been out for a minute now.
Yeah. You being kind, sir? What a time.
It'll probably come back.
Need a hint?
Yeah, it'll probably come back.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
Cool.
We'll give it a couple minutes.
I'll move on.
Yeah. Okay. So now it's the Ravens. The Ravens are going to continue pecking the shit out of those two, and they do some damage. One of them falls and bursts into a thing of vines. Yeah, do you want to check on that?
Yeah. No, it's okay. Keep going.
Okay. So that's them. Chaos.
Yep, covered in goop. Life is goop, shoot ma doop. I will. Fuck, I don't want to be by this stupid cube, but oh well. I guess I will follow Lance to try and get out, and while I'm running up, I can technically pass through him.
Okay.
You can.
But,
Yes, you can.
Yeah, but I want to see if it'll react to, like, as I'm moving. I want to throw fire at the vines and see if I can kind of get him to, like
Sure.
retreat a little bit.
Yeah. Thank you. It's working great, thank you.
Spanish. That's where it is. Oh, it's fireball. Okay. So I'll attempt to firebolt that section of Vinery.
Okay.
No, I don't think a 10 hits.
Okay. No.
My good dice betrayed
What'd
me.
you try hitting?
The vines.
Okay.
Unfortunately not.
I am not spending more than 3 points right now because I don't really have it. Fuck. I mean,
That might be it.
I can try to move past you and go into it, but there's no reason. I'm just gonna get yoinked and then hit.
Yeah.
And I can't really do that. So I'm gonna just stay behind you, I guess, and get smacked in the booty by this cube.
Okay.
Get smacked. Alright. That guy is in a cube. So Gunther.
Oh, actually, I could do in
Does
my
he
turn.
need, I think he needs to make a, what is it?
He's suffocating.
Does he need to make a save to get out a whole person?
At the end of his turn,
Yeah, okay.
probably.
Yeah, at the end of his turn, he can make a save to try to get out a whole person, but he's still, like, is restrained because of the cube.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he's fucking dead.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah.
I will say at the end of my turn, she's gonna be like, "Hey Lance, can you use your boots and carry me over the vines?" And she'll just kind of like grab onto his shoulders premeditatively.
Okay, that works. Yep.
And yeah, that'll be what I do.
Let's do it.
Lovely. Alright. Very nice.
Would you be so kind?
Very, very cool. Alright. Sorry, remind me. Did you go yet?
No.
No, your turn
Just
now.
scratch the door.
Nothing, it's okay.
None.
As long as there's not a cat in the garage.
Good question. Definitely heard it as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look.
Gunther.
Gunther's just gonna run down the wall, grab Chaos, and then he's gonna bonus action dash away.
Okay.
Just along
She
the wall
goes,
over the
"You?"
guys, yeah.
Okay. Very cool. So, where this is...
Kyrie's right here, honey.
That's weird. You heard that though, right?
Maybe there's one inside that door.
This is where the stream turns into paranormal activity.
Flick the garage light.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's Kyle. Kyle would like some attention.
Hi, Kyle.
Kyle's their resident ghost.
Sure.
Thank you, Kyle. All right. So, it's peanut butter jelly time once more. So this one is going to Pseudopod, you chaos.
I have 80 feet of movement. So
Oh, no, that's right. You took her on the wall.
Oh, you took her.
Yeah.
Got it.
Lance.
So she's with you.
Yeah. And we're just like...
Like, this bitch ain't getting schlucked again.
Do you get half movement for carrying her?
So 40 is still out of the room.
Yeah, you're out of the room for sure. Hits you with a 9.
19 hits. Yeah.
Okay. We got... Give me jelly. Wow, okay, that rolled pretty hot. 12 bludgeoning.
Let's go.
And 3 acid.
Yes. It is going to get halved, at least the bludgeoning is.
Uh-huh.
3 acid, okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Very, very nice. Okay. And... Let's see.
I love how you guys can just, nope. like a roller coaster and it goes,
This one is going to sadly schluck by you.
Very sad.
Okay.
Attack. Alright. It's fine, boys. You guys are out of the room.
Does it attack me? The QB boy?
The QB? Yeah, that's what it did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That one, it can't get to you just yet. It's like out of your melee. So, our blind boys by the door,
Sorry.
they're gonna kind of screw you too, Lance, unfortunately. Or at least try to.
Do it.
So they're gonna reach, they have that 10-foot reach, so it elongates unnaturally.
Okay.
And they're both gonna try and do this to you. And one will succeed with a 23, the other one's like a 14, so that won't do it.
Right.
So this one is going to give you another 7 bludgeoning damage,
Okay. I'm down to 4.
and you are grappled.
Oh, okay. I will say, as he hits me, the form of dread that was previously ice just shatters off, and you can see his face again.
Okay. Damn. Alright, so you are grappled by this one. The other one has failed. The other 2 up there, gonna shoot a couple more ravens out of the sky. So there are now about 12 dead ravens on the floor. And now it's Lance.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm restrained. What are the rules of restraint?
Yeah, so restrained means... Okay, restrained means that your speed is 0.
Oh, okay.
Attack rolls against you have advantage, yours have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, so I can't. So I have to get out of this to move. Okay.
Exactly.
So.
But you're raging,
Yep.
and you have athletic, so...
Yep. So I'm gonna try to break the grapple.
Okay.
Or the restrain. Here we go. That is a 17.
Yeah, you do it.
Perfect.
So the scratching noise was indeed not Kyle, but Loki moving the litter box to have a snack.
Gross!
Oh my god!
Very gross.
For the second time on stream.
Yep.
Oh, look at him, he looked at you like...
I'm so sad. Okay, so that's my action, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just step up the wall, and then just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, and then I'm just right here.
Alright.
This guy might be able to attack me, but...
So you guys are out of the room now.
Close the doors.
You do close those doors. Do you do anything to reinforce it?
Is there anything we can use in the immediate room to reinforce the door?
So let me look at what we
Put
have.
the staff in it.
Let me look at
No.
what we have in this room here. Scrolly, scrolly,
It depends on the
scrolly.
door, too.
It
Right.
does. Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, did we not go out the W8 way? Where it leads to outside?
Yeah, we did. We did.
That's what I thought we were going
Yeah.
to, yeah.
You went to W8?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get outside.
Very, very nice. So, in this room is storage, essentially. So, there's bear hooks that line the walls of the storage room, and shelves on the south. There's like a bunch of wooden sandals, there's oversized soles, and both doors to the room are actually open, leading to the outside as well. And then there is a 5-foot-long wooden beam in here.
Okay.
And that is it.
Grab the beam, and does the door on the outside have a little, like, holdy hooks?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Okay.
All right.
Just, no.
Very nice.
Stick.
Nice.
Perfect.
Chaos has stick.
Okay. I want my knights back. Alright. So you guys are now... Are you going outside?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go outside and you see it's opened up to... Right in front of you is actually... You can tell it's an outhouse. And then, like, kind of right to the past of it is a well. But this is sort of the side of the mansion. And the front of it is to the south of you.
So with the gem on the staff, is it like a fixed or is it floating?
It's sort of like intertwined in all of these like black bark. You know Gandalf's staff.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. It looks like the picture. It's in the center of that.
Okay, does it look like I could easily wrench it out?
Probably.
Or rather, have somebody stronger than I wrench it out?
You can try.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna try to separate the
Yeah.
two.
Do you want to just do a strength check?
Sure. Natural to
It's almost the one.
But it wasn't. So for a total of, what am I? It's
Like a 22.
Abilities.
abilities. That's right. So just +1. So 21.
All right. So you take it and you reach in there, kind of twist your hand around to get in towards the center, and you grab and you hear a bunch of snapping of twigs, and you pull it out, and a lot of the like twigs, ornate twigs, have kind of snapped, but it glows in your hand.
Did you just break the stuff?
I don't think this was a part of the original staff. This is, I imagine, the gem we're looking for. So. Because the staff still looks like fairly intact. It's just like the top part is a little like,
Exactly.
fucking.
Gotcha. I thought like we'd have to be like, give me that staff and just, just broke it.
Alright, where are we going?
Can I see what's in the well? Can I look in the well, see if anything is in there?
The well? Yeah, so it descends about 40 feet down. There is water in there.
Okay.
That's really about it. Standard, your average everyday well.
Is
Can we
the
pull
bucket
some
down
up?
in the
Yeah.
water? Yeah.
Yeah, can we pull the bucket up?
Yeah, see what's in the bucket.
Okay.
Nasty, dank water. What do you sniff?
I don't know.
Maybe, well, if it's like still water or rotted,
Yeah,
you know, you can smell the disgust.
There's some little coins in there for some reason.
Coins.
Yeah. And when you lift the bucket up, you
Yeah.
notice it kind of catches on something, and then you pull it up and you look down, and there's like a children's toy in there.
What kind of toy?
Sort of like a doll, but it's all
Fucking creepy
but
toys
it's all
now.
dirty, and the porcelain
those
face
fucked up
is
Blinsky
broken.
toys.
Oh, it's porcelain?
Yeah. You're gonna drop a rock down there.
Now we're just gonna use our boots and go down and pick it up.
I mean, yeah. That.
You do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's this one look like?
Okay.
Go pick up the doll and just bring it.
Does it also laugh?
Walk back up.
Okay.
Okay. And look at this doll.
You feel something on your shoulder.
Oh god.
What do you mean, like the doll?
Yeah, like something.
Like it rests on your shoulder. That thing's fucking alive.
It's not alive.
That was a very
Do I
intentional
feel like
statement.
it's alive?
You feel something rest against your shoulder.
Yeah, so she's saying it. You picked it up,
Oh.
and it's fucking normal, and then you feel it go like that.
So I kind of hold it out. Do I like see it look at me?
It's okay.
So I'm just gonna grab its head and just like.
What if it's good?
Well, it's dead now.
It turns around. It's and it goes.
Oh, your neck cracked, dude. Nice.
No. I'm just gonna like. Can I just like?
Yeah, you can, and as you do it,
Like grabs me?
no, it just shoots its arms out like this,
Oh, okay.
and now it's now headless, but it.
Does it look like it was aggressive or like help me?
Hard to say.
Hold on. We at some point procured a shit ton of holy water. Just fucking douse it.
Oh yeah, but you had flasks,
Yeah,
right?
so like, you know what? Not today, not today, Devil Jesus.
She'll pull out the little flask and
We
toss it to
waterboard.
Gunther.
I put a towel over its face.
Okay, dude.
It.
Oh, it's open the arms.
Oh.
Yeah. Just...
Did it stop moving? Did we kill it?
The rigor
We
mortis.
just find Chucky.
Just gonna in the temple, stunning strike.
Wait.
Is it dead?
I think so.
Ugh.
It's got that American Girl doll like stance.
I don't know, but just to be safe, I'm just gonna like use a dagger or something, and I'm just gonna like chop off its.
Section it?
I'm just gonna chop off its limbs, and then I'm just gonna like take its arms, throw it one way, and then like the other way. Like,
It goes.
throw one down a well.
Why are we throwing it back at the well?
I'm throwing like its pieces like in different
I
directions.
understand. Why?
Very
Drinking
nice.
water.
This thing's gone.
Very, very nice.
Do a little prayer like, whatever God's listening,
Loki
please.
keeps
Please kill
licking
me.
me randomly. And I'm like, what?
With this nice litter mouth.
Ugh.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So you're currently on the side
Weird,
of the
weird
building.
side encounter.
No. Not today,
Oh,
I don't
Satan.
know what
God.
that's about, but it's dead now.
So not to this.
Ben, how about
Was there any lore behind this one?
one?
Is there any lore behind this doll?
Probably if it's an encounter, yeah.
I mean, they have kids.
Yeah, but did I just kill a kid or something?
Oh god. Oh god.
But we won't tell them about it.
One of its limbs hits them in the face.
Mommy, where's Giselle?
Man.
The last thing she sees.
It's just a big hand turning her head 180 degrees.
You guys see a spirit ball.
No.
Pop open the jar and snag another one.
Here's Giselle.
Just
Adding to that infant mortality.
Where do you
I
think
see-
you're going?
2 for 1, motherfucker.
You're not going to rest.
I need
You're
one.
not going.
Yeah.
Alright.
Dragging that percentage up.
Anyway.
Child
Alright.
murder, not withholding.
Where are you going?
Let's go back to the
I was
Mardicobs.
gonna say it.
Yeah.
We
Alright.
find the peoples. Well, if we like. Well, no, we'll go back to them first.
Okay.
Cause like I was like, we have to clear it out so they can go back.
No. They just wanted the gem. They didn't say murder all of the weird.
But in order
Shit.
to make the wine, they need the winery back.
Well, that's another task they can have us
Take
be
a
paid
rest,
for.
go back in, beat them up, and then call it a day.
Loki.
Think about something here, you guys. Okay.
Look.
Now I'll keep the staff with me so I can tune.
Okay. Very nice. Okay. So, you guys head on back up to the front of the winery, and you don't see anyone at first, except for you hear a couple caws and clicks, and then down from the tree again comes the 5, well, no, now 3, because Stefania and Dag had gone back to check on their children. The 3,
One of which is now dead.
No way for us to know, and we would never ask. That would.
and down come Davian, Elvir, and Adrian, morph back into their human forms and run towards you. And Adrian stops and so
Well, we got the gem.
It's going after my face. Can you please just put him down?
and Davian hobbles up and
Yeah, Bobble is out of my ass, right?
oh, we foiled her yet. Thank you. It will take some time to rebuild and replant, but I couldn't have lost this. It would be the end of us. Thank you.
There's still some things inside.
Creatures.
We kind of needed to run. Yeah.
What? What?
A couple cubes. One like swallowed me, but it swallowed the dude who had this and that. So I think he's dead.
Elvira goes, what is that?
It's a stick.
I
magical.
see that. Is there anything special about it?
It's definitely magical, but I need time to learn about it. I don't know what it does yet.
He looks at it very suspiciously.
Oh, me too. But give me
Does
a little bit of
Does that
time.
mean something to you?
Nothing particular. It just looks really formidable and eerie.
Same.
Thanks.
And Adrian steps up. We can't thank you enough for this. I don't think we're strong enough to defeat him. What did he say? It was a
Couple cubes.
couple
little
cubes
stick
of
dudes.
Acid cubes.
Yeah, like they like
Right.
try to eat you.
Question.
Where did they come from?
Where'd they go? Where'd they go?
The bats.
The vats.
It may or may not have been like. So the one guy had the wine
He may have been controlling the
gem, and it may have like corrupted the wine that was in the vat and like turned it into that.
Question. Have you? What do you guys know about any porcelain dolls that are alive?
Well, why is there a bunch of those running around in there too?
Just curious. Just curious.
Nothing of note. I mean, Toymaker makes them sometimes.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Why? Why do you ask?
I just thought. Well, no, I was expecting some of them, but I didn't see any. Okay. No worries.
And Davian hobbles up. We have the gem back. This is good. And what of the cubes?
Well,
I mean, we can clear them out.
do you think there's a way of like that room had windows, right?
Yes.
What if we like just kind of go up to the windows and like shoot them from there?
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, we can clear them out.
They can climb too, so.
Again, but if we bring them outside, it's much better than being in that fucking room.
Well, the idea is maybe if you carry chaos and I'll go to another window, we just shoot it, to death.
And if they come out, then they're outside. It's better than being trapped in a little room where they can just, you know.
Yeah, we can take care of the problem.
All right. When you come back, we will talk more.
Do we need a little bit of time, or?
I mean, we could probably, given I don't know the gelatinous cube's speed, but I imagine if we can kite them,
Yeah.
just
Let me.
just kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was the plan. So what, are we going straight back in? Are we resting?
Well, I want to check in with everybody. You guys need like a few minutes. We have some
Wouldn't
healing potions.
have any. I don't have any hit dice.
We have
but
some
yeah,
healing potions.
we'll save those for an
You
emergency.
have
Okay.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Your drunk amulet thing.
Yeah, I know.
You don't want to pull out the bottle of wine right in front of you.
Right. Where did you get that bottle of wine, Sonny? Your fucking basement.
You said we can have what we want.
Not quite gonna do that yet.
I mean, like, I'm good to go if you guys need.
Yeah.
As long as I don't get schlucked again, I should be okay.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I'm less
fine.
than half. We can't. No. Alright, let's go. We fucking kite him.
Okay. Great.
Is the Zambies technique.
Yes, the Zambies technique. So, let's pull this up again. I'm not going to play our combat music, of course, but I do want to run us through this.
Okay.
So you see on the inside, luckily the druid did not have enough time to awaken the third one. So that vat is still, gelatinous and tainted, but it is not another jelly.
Okay.
So currently, are you guys peeking in, or are you just walking straight in, ready to
We're
beat some
going
guys
through the
off, or-
windows
Same way we
to
came
try to
in.
shoot them down.
That's right.
Without going into the room.
Okay. So
Do we want to wait an hour so she can attune to the item?
Oh yeah, it's a good idea.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
all right. Cool.
So, I will read this in full
Yeah,
because
you
All
figure it out.
right. What does it say?
made from the branch of the Golthius Golthius tree.
Gunthi, baby.
A Golthius staff is a spongy black length of wood. Okay. Its evil makes beasts
Ew.
visibly uncomfortable while within 30 feet of it. The staff has 10 charges and regains 1d6 plus 4 of its expended charges daily at dusk. If the staff is broken or burnt to ashes, its wood releases a terrible, inhuman scream that can be heard out to a range of 300 feet. All blights that can hear the scream immediately wither and die.
Damn.
It does have Vampiric Strike. And it also has Blightbane, where while you are attuned to the staff, blights and other evil plant creatures don't regard you as hostile unless you harm them.
Oh shit.
So, as she holds it up, she's couple things. So if we break this, some of them just die. But if I keep it,
Right.
any of those twiggy things or evil plant creatures aren't gonna attack me unless I hurt it. So
It's good to know.
she got a toilet around it instead. But it's not, you know. Well, I guess that's arbitrary, and it just kind of depends on the user whether or not it's evil, but it is a dark item.
Cool.
But I'm fine with that if we want to keep it.
I say let's keep it.
We'll sit. Alright.
Anything else in this hour? Anything else in this hour?
Just kind of looking at it. See if it's at all customizable. Yeah. Well,
You can hang stuff from it. You can hang like little ornaments and gems.
Because she's a little rough, she's a little uggo, but we can.
She needs a little TLC.
Yeah.
At some point in your short rest, you see 2 more ravens coming back, flying over the vineyard, and they land and morph again, and you see Stefania and her husband. And Stefania walks over to you. So?
Well, we were able to recover the gem. We're currently... Yes.
Thank God.
Well, one of them anyway.
There was another?
Yeah, the champagne gem. But that's been gone for like
10 years.
10 years.
long time.
Nah.
Still working on that one. We're waiting to go clear out the house.
What remains?
There's some gelatinous cubes and twig monsters.
The
They shouldn't
twig
be a problem
monsters
anymore.
I'm not surprised about, but
Well,
the cube?
Seems like the other druidy guy who had the gem probably used it to turn your old wine to
cubes.
jiggly monsters.
She looks over to her brother. The wine is gone. He looks... Not all. There is still some in the cellar. She looks visibly distressed because that is all of their supply at the moment.
Well, you can make more, right?
It's gonna take time for stuff to
It will.
grow.
Take a lot of time, and almost everything out there, and she references to the vineyard, is dead.
So the magic gem doesn't like bring it all immediately back to life. It just helps it grow and flourish well.
We're not exactly sure. We would have to plant it, but
Well,
it might.
well, I mean,
Still,
Maybe
no
in
time.
the process is long.
right.
Mm.
But I suppose we must count our blessings. We have it back. Where is it?
The
Oh, I give it to a Davian. is it?
Yeah, and Davian holds it. And she walks over and takes it, just cups it, and keeps it safe.
But maybe once we're sure the winery is cleared, we should plan it right away. See what happens. Can't hurt.
No. Are you going in again?
yes.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of try to shoot things from a window. Really don't want to be in a room with those things.
Alright.
They try to eat you. It's not good.
Ah,
Yeah. It's okay. Just taking a little bit of time to learn more about this.
and her husband kind of comes over and comforts her a little bit, speaks to her low, and they wait.
Oh, in the hour I will ask. Hey, I assume that it's a form of Barovian. What does Nuta mean?
They look around. Stefania's husband speaks for the first time, and he actually says, "It means wedding. Wedding. A wedding."
Oh.
Oh wait, that means Strahd had a wedding?
Dude, sorry if this is really whatever, but so we found one of your records
Oh.
of Strahd ordering large quantities of wine from you. Like probably, 400 years ago?
Right.
Apparently for a wedding.
He hobbles forward a little bit. Our records are one of the only written pieces of history that tracks to and before Strahd, the mists appeared. It appears to be shipments to Castle Ravenloft. That entry in particular was for a wedding. We do not know whose, we do not know what it was, how long it was. We only know that it happened. And after that, never again.
Yeah.
For
saw
him
that
at
too.
least.
Oh, did you meet him? Did he pay you well?
This was 400 years ago. I don't think they
Why,
were.
I'm not that old.
And I don't think they were around.
No. And we were not told.
Assuming your family and your ancestors were like you, they were probably forced into it, so it probably wasn't a proud point to talk about.
Maybe, or perhaps it was a time of more peace.
Is it knowledge that Strahd had a wedding? This is the first I've heard of this.
I'm not that sure.
I think all we know is that, so around 400 years ago, I guess, is when he kind of came into power, right? And the mists and all that.
And that is as far back as most histories track.
Why, you think
and
he married someone of power?
it may not have even been him. It might have just been a wedding that happened at the castle, and
It was important enough to happen at the castle, so it doesn't really matter. But we should find out at some point whose.
Were we married?
Because that was exactly 400 years ago. I don't know if he got married, but whoever got married, it was exactly 400 years ago. That was when he started to seem to grow in power and take over. So either maybe he did marry somebody of power or somebody at least of significance. And then this.
Didn't you say he was taking interest in Arena?
Who?
Arena Coliana.
How old's Arena?
Rena's about, 25, 26.
I don't know. Maybe it was like a grandma or something.
Who is Arena Coliana?
Did you know of the Burgomaster
Colian.
Master of Barovia?
Not two.
Colian in Indierovich.
It's his daughter.
Oh! And Adrian says, and he has some kind of special interest in that?
Yeah,
Well, he seems to be stalking her.
Oh,
Taken
yeah, I
him.
would not be surprised. He's a disgusting monster.
Right, so, well,
But he's taken interest in her in particular. It's not just a dude being creepy, it's a dude being fixated.
yeah, I know it's kind of weird to say, but do you think she's related to Strahd? Maybe she's like a granddaughter or something?
I don't think she's related to him. That's a really complicated subject, but I think
I mean,
if people are actually reincarnated here, maybe she was somehow connected to that original wedding and he's trying to take her and replicate the wedding or something.
It's possible. They
well, maybe.
say that souls are reborn every now and then.
So maybe she's the reincarnation of Strahd's wife?
Well, remember again the passage that we read about Ezra and the whole protector in the mist thing? And Arena seemed to come from the mist. She only remembered her name. Her first name.
Right.
And so I'm wondering if she came from, maybe she was, I don't know if it was Ezra who was actually the protector, but maybe she's a protector reincarnated and he needs that control, that power.
What's this protector thing? Ezra what?
In the church, we read a thing. It was a whole long thing.
Right.
And it talked about the protector in the mist and how most of the mists are under Strahd's control, but not all of them.
Can I ask you something in chat, Michael?
Sure.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
Go on, Gunther.
So, Gunther. So hands you the little handkerchief. Damn.
Okay.
So Sean, how you doing on this fine Friday evening?
Please roll for that. You know what to roll.
Yeah.
Doing great.
Okay. Here we go.
Good. See, you got your Gunther model made of the premium plastic from Euroforge.
The highest quality.
Oh.
That is an 8.
Ooh. So tell them what they would notice based on your 8.
I would say, just around this conversation, Lance is particularly uncharacteristically interested.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Like, way too eager for information type?
Not necessarily. Just this isn't normally his kind of thing.
It's a little cerebral for him.
right. He's not.
A lot more thinking than normal.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
The hamster wheel's doing double time.
Normally it's just like
Oh, he's gone.
Bro,
it's got like a beer belly. It's sleeping.
Bro, the three of us when we watched that one episode, those 2 episodes in part 6.
Yeah.
Is it enough to like be like would it make sense for us to be like
Well, what's your passive insight?
question 15?
17.
Yeah, probably.
Just like just kind of look at Gunther and be like, why are you so interested?
Cool name.
Please roll for that.
Do we get to roll insights versus
Yeah.
that? Okay.
As long as you're okay with that.
If you're actively, I suppose.
At that point?
After
No.
my passive insight flagged the weirdness, yeah.
Natural 20.
Just a 15.
Total of 25.
21.
So I'm gonna let you handle this.
Yeah, it's okay.
So you're lying, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you lying?
It is a cool name.
It's not that cool.
The martyr comes off with a watch with intense interest.
Why's everyone looking at me?
Because you're acting weird.
I'm fine.
I mean, to be fair, in the last, 24 hours, you've started doing shit we've never seen you do, and now you're suddenly interested in stuff like this and lying to us?
Lance, roll a perception check, please.
Yeah.
Your patron's just in the back like, don't you
Thanks.
motherfucking say a shit then.
20 total.
Okay, in the vinery behind you,
Oh, no.
a bit of the mist concentrates more a little bit, and you see them observing with amusement.
I imagine that's like a spidey sense. Like, he just looks.
Yes, the total wire, the high pitch.
Looking at you, almost leaning. Watching.
Sorry, guys. I guess I should have told you. It's something I picked up on a long time ago. I just
Insight.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, of course. I just decided to start using it recently. That's all.
The fuck is going on?
18 plus
Same, 18
7
plus 5.
25.
So, 23. He's lying through his fucking teeth.
I'm not lying.
What the hell is going on, Lance?
Nothing. It's cool.
They reach and extended 2 uncomfortably long fingers towards you. And on your next ability check, please have an extra d4.
Okay.
No, roll at advantage.
Okay.
Obviously not.
Listen, some things are a little close to home and personal.
Young man, this is a land in which secrets can be deadly.
Hey, everyone deserves a little privacy, don't they? Everyone's got the stuff. I deserve that.
Do you want to roll persuasion?
Action. Was the speed advantage?
If you choose to.
Okay.
What do you didn't roll against persuasion, do you?
You technically you can't like persuade PCs.
Right, correct. It would be an 8. So this is for like an NPC.
Right.
Yeah, it's for the Mardikovs.
Dude, with advantage? Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
Yeah.
They're really not swayed by that. They continue to stare you down, and almost unsettlingly, they start to get agitated.
Are we going to take care of the cubes or not?
Yeah, but just so you know, Lance, if this affects us too,
It's not going to affect any of you. You're fine.
if it affects her, it affects us.
Wait, who's that?
If Arena is connected to this Ezra that you're so interested in, it affects us.
Arena's going to be fine. I don't know this Ezra you're talking about. I just thought it was cool.
You seem you want to get to know this Ezra we're talking
And
about.
Lance walks off. He's frustrated.
Just kind of like look at Gunther like, of all the times for everyone to be going through a fucking crisis. Yeah, what?
A lot of adventurers have been destroyed from within. Stay vigilant.
Would we? Has it happened enough to Lance that he's like spaced out and been weird that we like would recall that, or is that more like a passive like we weren't paying attention to?
This is very recent.
Okay.
You know. Like, Gunther.
I was gonna say he'd have much more of a knowledge than I would for sure. I don't have a good feeling about this, but whatever. I mean, he's not totally wrong. She starts following him like.
Okay. So we're going towards the windows. Jellies are dumb as fuck. So even if you like break open these windows, like it's not like they're gonna have the intelligence to strategize
like,
necessarily. So how do we want to go about doing this? We look on the inside, and you do see that there are piles of vinery, and you can assume that the swarms of ravens have offed the vine blights. So the only things you see in this room are...
Is the difficult terrain in the jellies?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So and honestly the difficult terrain is gone too because that was tied to the blights.
That's what
So there's 2 jellies just kind of...
Just gonna start firebolting them.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Very nice.
Eldritch Blast from the window.
Eldritch Blast. Do you guys want to roll it?
It's totally up to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say it's probably a lot of repetitive.
Yeah, over time, just
Yeah,
write it
no.
down.
So you guys just absolutely...
Just keep switching windows. Fuck you.
Pretty much.
No, and you can. They don't have very much movement, so they try and snail their way towards you, and and you're just absolutely blasting them. And then they slowly melt into...
Was the dude's body still in the gelatinous cube? So okay, so he's toast. Okay.
He's disintegrated.
That's
Probably.
Is he, like,
disintegrated.
I wasn't sure if like he made his way out.
He's nothing, actually.
Oh wow.
So
It's like
so
he's digested.
is there like bone remains or like anything?
No, like he's gone.
Oh, okay.
Is there like a
I wonder because he could have gotten away.
Yeah.
I think she said he like died turn 1.
Yeah, so she
Just-
said
Oh.
he just started inhaling acidic ooze.
So there's just this like there's the hollowed out portion of his body from you guys shoving him in. Just
And then as they cease moving, they start to melt and become more liquidy, and this this poison wine now is like a foot tall, lining this floor.
A foot?
Oh, so it's like
so we need to like open the door and let it out.
yeah, probably.
Gross. And she'll go to the door with the thing and like open it and like back the fuck up so it doesn't like spill on her feet.
You opening the W8 door? Or which door?
probably.
Yeah, that was the one we
That's
barred.
the one we barred, yeah.
Okay, so, some of it starts to leak out, but you'd have to do some pushing, like, to really...
So we're kind of run back and be like, hey, do you guys have any like really big brooms or something?
We're not doing this shit. I'm not a fucking janitor, okay?
You might... Probably gonna need them. The things are dead, but it's a bunch of wine on your floor now.
we can figure that out.
But, like, not good wine, so don't... Sorry about that.
No, you have nothing to be sorry for. You've helped us out a great deal.
There was a third one she mentioned.
Yeah.
We probably have to aggro that one too, right?
Do we have to aggro it, or did it... Two?
So, it's essentially like viscous liquid in the vat. It appears to have been tainted, but in no way is it alive.
So can we just, like, flame it a bunch and then, like, dump it? Or is there, like, a thing on the keg that you can...
Yeah, you can uncork that and it pools out.
What if you just like corked it and then just boiled it? Just like firebolt the bottom of the vat, you know what I'm saying?
It will rise up like refried beans.
Then we should probably check the last one too, right? The one that
had the Twinkies in it, yeah.
Tried to slurp you.
So that was the vine blights.
So they,
so they were just spoiling
it's
there?
an
Okay.
empty vat, and
Rip.
they had essentially hidden themselves like Trojan horse themselves.
Rip.
Yeah.
And then can we just, like, very quickly, like, comb through the rest of the place and just...
Make sure.
Absolutely you can. So,
All the D-bags are dead.
So are we doing the ground floor first?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So...
We also loot.
You loot?
We loot.
I'm primarily concerned with, like, are there any other fucking things?
I'm primarily concerned with loot.
Primarily concerned with loot.
No, let me clarify.
We loot.
We loot. Okay.
We looted the guy while he was still alive.
I just imagine this.
Took his stuff.
We're going through the
Shut
house
his
and, like,
mouth.
no one's saying shit because now we're like...
Wait, what you mean?
Well, because you got all mad and stomped off.
You're
and won't tell
sussy
us shit.
Baco.
We're like, great.
A sussy baka.
Gunther's going through crisis, and Chaos is just like,
Just
fuck me.
long-term trauma. It's only been like a day and a half.
Alright, tell me a room.
Ground floor.
shit.
Ground floor. Okay.
Just all of it.
Yeah,
All
all
right.
of it.
So we're gonna go clockwise. That W5 is a veranda. There are 3 sort of 5-foot diameter wooden tubs, and on the inside it's stained with that grape juice. You can assume this is where they stompy to get the grape juice. And there's really nothing super important in here. This is very much just a workroom. The room next to it is barrel storage. Literally just empty barrels are in here. And then the one after that kind of is actually a barrel maker's workshop. So there's a bunch of strips of iron and wood and these neat piles on the floor, and the walls are lined with tools and 2 work tables. So if you're interested in any tools,
What kind of tools?
they have them. Things for woodworking, things to bend things, things to bend metal, screws, nails.
Things to bend metal.
Not screws, nails.
Well, because wine barrels and just like kegs and stuff have like a metal band around them to hold all of the planks and wood together.
So it's like... That's a hand tool to bend metal?
Yeah, it helps.
Interesting.
I don't know.
I'm taking a chisel.
You taking a chisel?
Yeah.
Great.
I needed one before.
Yeah.
You can have a chisel.
Alright. I will get a chisel
Uh-huh.
and
Name your price. I might fill it.
let's see. I don't think there's anything else. I'll take a little rod of iron.
Okay.
That might be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I will throw a plank of wood in the bag folder.
Are you gonna use it like Last of Us just to have it to beat some people?
I don't know, but I feel like it might come in handy at some point.
Very nice. Okay. Anything else in here?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, so that room with the big cart. The cart is in there. It's parked in this loading dock, and you see there are 3 barrels in there, but they have been punctured. And the wine in here is dried, but the floor is sticky. And there's this like raised wooden ramp. It's like a loading dock essentially.
Right.
For the deliveries.
There's a little like balcony that surrounds it so they can put stuff on there. The carts are for horses, so to be pulled by horses. This wine wagon can probably, just eyeballing it, probably fit around like 5 or 6 barrels at a time.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and they're kind of, you can tell they're kind of like rolled up the ramp and then.
Okay.
So that's what's in here.
Cool.
All right.
Keep going.
Yeah, so you've pretty much seen everything else on this ground floor. That area there behind the vats is a glass blower's workshop.
Cool.
Very dirty windows in here, but, you know, those materials to be able to actually blow the bottles from scratch.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Super cool. You'd have to go outside to see W1.
Okay.
There's really no way from the inside to get to
A
that.
stable.
Oh, maybe.
Oh my god.
It's Snowball.
Do you want to go see the stable, or do you want to go upstairs?
We'll go upstairs first.
Okay.
We'll go there. The stable last.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, the upstairs.
Yeah.
So that big room above the loading dock is a loading winch. So it has like a wooden floor, and then over the hole is this like winch that you can sort of like use to lift things, right?
Okay.
There's really nothing. That's the sole purpose of this room.
Okay.
The next one is so you can't get into this next room. You have to go through that kitchen
Sure.
slash, you know, admin area that you had come in when you broke the window. So you've gotten everything in there.
Okay.
There is a door though to the right that leads into, if you go there, a master bedroom.
Okay.
And in here you see a 4-poster bed, and the headboard is carved into like a giant raven. It's a choice.
A little extra.
It's a choice, that's for
They're
sure.
embracing.
And then there's this like soft black rug that covers the floor. And you see 2 very slender wardrobes with the tapestry of a church hanging on the wall between them. And below that is a rocking cradle. And you can presume that Stefania and Dad kind of took this room over to raise their children in it.
Is the church like a Morning Lord church?
Or
Does
it's
it seem
the
or-
what's the other one?
Night Mother?
The Night Mother.
Oh, the Mother Night.
Yeah.
It looks like the church in Valaki.
Malaki. Okay. Yeah.
So definitely Morning Lord people.
But in its prime, that mosaic is not dropping any tiles, and it looks gorgeous, as it should.
Cool.
You did kitchen dining room. There's 2 bedrooms here as well, 2 smaller ones, a couple bunk beds in them, and it seems like the older children kind of come in here, and the other one is then, of course, for, you know, the sons. But in the children's room,
Are there any porcelain dolls in here?
I was actually going to ask about the other toys that we've seen before.
the other toys.
Yeah, like the little dolls that were totally like
just gonna break
Strahd and like
every
Arena. And like, what the fuck?
So,
Handcuff them, zip tie them.
We're getting magical zip ties. We'll get someone to make them.
so you don't see any more dolls.
Okay.
It seems that you might have taken a precious heirloom from a child.
We did that thing a favor.
Yeah,
We-
sucks to suck.
Definitely gonna
Okay,
kill the
Listen,
child in the night.
That was Chucky. Easy.
Is the bride of
What you do see in here actually is a gorgeous wooden rocking horse. It's beautiful. It has, it's wooden, and it's all black, and it has these wild eyes, and the mane and tail are painted like orange flames. And carved kind of into the side of it says Bicephalus.
Yo.
That's a name.
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Beucephalus.
Cool.
And smaller underneath it, it says, "There's no fun, there's no Blinsky."
Oh no!
What does that mean?
That was the same.
The guy who in the town had like the weird fucked up toys.
He wrote the same.
Oh yeah.
He's probably like the toy maker of Barovia.
Yeah. Don't like
We've
that.
seen this slogan many, many, many times in your travels.
Okay. Should we break the
No.
Oh my god.
That seems like a pretty solid piece we don't have to fuck up.
Okay.
But we can definitely find out
Just-
why it's named. Yeah, twist the horse's neck.
Why it's named.
Every toy.
If the name has anything to do with lore.
Yeah.
And what the fuck... Did we ever ask what Blinsky means?
It sounds like a
his
donut.
name?
Yeah, the
Blinsky's
toy shop
his
was
name.
named Blinsky Toy.
Oh, so saying
Right.
if it's not fun,
Yeah.
it's not
It's not
Blinsky's.
fun?
It's
not
yeah,
it.
Got it.
yeah,
Okay.
marketing. When he's the only toy maker.
Marketing.
Hey, man. You never know.
Yeah.
So, anything else in this room?
No.
The last room on this floor is you guys have to enter first, and the door's kind of cracked open, and you hear a bunch of those clattering like noises.
Oh no, like the twigs.
Fuck. And a bunch of knocking things over.
So she's gonna say, let me go first. Try to stick out.
You walk in and you see a room that has sort of a printing press in it, and it seems to be sort of where they can make labels and things of that nature. But it's overrun by about 40 twig blights.
40?
The small little baby Groots. They're like in Harry Potter, the Chamber of Secrets, just absolutely ransacking the place.
Anyone got any AoE?
Bro, we need
If I break
fireball.
it, they all die. But
I mean, it's your new toy, so do you want to break it?
Well, maybe you can just tell him to go away or something.
that's what I was gonna try. So she's gonna walk in and see just kind of how they react. Like, do they not pay attention at all, or do they regard but don't do anything?
So they're jumping, they're tearing, they're punching holes and things, and they all
Goes, hey, get out! I'm gonna intimidate them to fucking
Okay, yeah, roll the
scramble.
intimidation, please. Add advantage.
And I don't know if they know what it means, but I'll like hold the staff out like I'm gonna fucking break it over
Oh.
my knee. Alright, you've been nice to me. Let's just see what the meta this is. Ah,
Nice. Double 18.
double 18s.
Very, very nice.
So intimidation is +5, so 23.
Okay, so like the squeaking of... exactly. They all... and they... go out the window.
She just looks over, she's like, that's fucking right.
One of them is remaining, just like...
Oh,
Fuck you.
I would literally punt it out of the room.
One of them trips over
We
itself.
just give it the toy thing, just...
Well, I also, this is it's technically a magic quarterstaff as well, so I can just boot it out the window. If I
One
need.
of them trips over itself, falls on the floor, looks at you.
Ow!
Off the window.
Now, does it succeed from a DC 12 wisdom saving throw, or does it have madness?
He's fucking...
It fucking fails.
So it now has short-term madness.
Do you want to roll a D100 for me to
Yeah.
see what kind of
Let's see
madness
what
this
happens,
poor
yeah.
fucking twig animal has?
Oh shit, I could have been hit with madness earlier.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, that's
Because
what we were trying to
the
do.
other dude was trying to hit me with that.
Vampiric strike.
Oh, I guess he did try to hit you.
So that's an 83.
83.
So let's assume this would have hit Lance. Let's see what it would have
All right.
Well, you
So-
would have to roll your own.
80.
83.
It experiences an overpowering urge to eat something strange, such as dirt, slime, or shit.
Oh,
Or
shit.
shit.
So, like,
The
I'll
dung eater!
predicted it. So she'll, like, go out to the window where she, like, punted it and just kind of watch and see if it works, because she knows that it can do
It
that.
goes to the horse pen.
No, it's brings to the outhouse.
The outhouse? The toilet?
It's like, that's pretty fucked up.
Um,
I made it mad. I mean, I drove it mad.
it does not consider dirt to be strange, as it is a plant. Yeah, reasonably. It's not intelligent enough to know that there's shit in the outhouse. So it is going to start shoveling in dirt and run off towards the fire.
She's gonna. Stupid. That
This
was
is a
kind
pretty
of
press
fun.
room, nothing really crazy.
Okay.
And you
Very
have
cool.
pretty much explored the entirety of the winery now, with the exception of the W1.
We'll go to W1.
W1.
All right, W1 is in fact the stables.
Is Snowball here?
How would Snowball be here?
She teleported.
Why?
How could she teleport?
Snowball.
Snowball's a she.
I don't know. Yeah.
It was originally a he, but
Was it a he?
we never asked.
It's a she. It's a she now.
Release me from my mortal bond.
Release me!
Release me.
So the Markovs keep usually 2 draft horses here and use them to pull that wine wagon. You walk in and instantly smell
Shit.
decay.
Oh.
Oh no.
Dead horses.
No.
It's those kind of stables that have for each stall have 2 sort of like doors.
Yeah.
Looking.
They are dead, and they're in fact wrapped in dead finery, and there are flies everywhere.
Oof.
Oh, that sucks. Ugh. I'm gonna like step back and just circle back around.
Just close
Go
the
to- go
horse
back to-
eyes.
I don't think they would have eyes anymore at that point.
Probably not with all the flies.
Yeah.
I just imagine them with like googly eyes.
What the fuck?
Are you gonna put googly eyes on them? Do you have that in the bag of holding?
Yeah, I'll put googly eyes on them and then I'll shut the eye.
You have to like pull
just
the lids
chalk
up and
over them,
over.
yeah.
Ew. Thank God there's no googly eyes.
Desecrate them in their
They're dead. Just circle back around, make the way back to the Markovs.
Okay. Well,
Oh, the shit's dead.
Dead or left, yeah.
Yeah.
take that. And he like points off into the distance, assumably talking to Pablo.
Oh, yelling at the sky.
Old man yelling at sky. Yeah. King shit.
For the rest of them, like,
It's messy in there.
I assumed.
But you shouldn't be attacked by anything anymore.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She kind of steels herself. Erwin really sent you?
Yeah.
Well, Erwin and, you know, the other person.
Well, I said that last time. I said it was the Baron
Right,
and
yeah,
Erwin.
you know, a little bit of A, a little bit of B.
And we did come because we were trying to strike a deal with the Baron, like I told you. But Erwin definitely was concerned and seemed to hope that we would come out here.
If he had been more concerned 10 years ago, then maybe we wouldn't have lost our champagne gem.
I mean, there's really no way you could know that for sure. People are stubborn. I don't think he meant his stubbornness to be
Well, it wasn't stubborn, he was foolhardy. Stupid.
whatever you call it. We're all assholes sometimes. Well, that doesn't mean that we wish for things like this to happen. I don't think that that's in him. I don't think it's in you either.
Elvira kind of steps out into the middle of the group, and it's like I said before, maybe it's time to let it go, right? And they're all kind of silent. Maybe he cares more than we thought. They take this in. At least we have just this. She holds up the gem and it's glowing very bright. I haven't had the chance to plant it yet. I'm honestly not really sure how it works. It's been in the ground for so long. It since the start of all of this.
And there's only one way to find out.
I suppose so. And maybe one day we'll get the other one back from that hag.
Oh, hag. I don't know if you mentioned a hag before, did you?
The hag, I mean Baba Lizaga.
Baba Lizarg's the hag. Got it.
A witch.
Hey,
A
well,
hag.
do you know if the champagne gem looks like that? Like different color?
More like a white or like a light tan.
We're probably gonna be going around, so we'll keep an eye out for it.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I know that it is in her possession, and these sons are like, Father, no! Listen to me. Go back to Valaki first. Do what you need to do, but if we are to restore hope to this land,
Baba Lazaga needs to go.
yes. And
Noted.
you see him twisting his crooked smile, and you see he's actually got a lot of like gold and silver teeth.
Lovely.
You do like the shiny though.
He's a borb, so that makes sense. Shiny. Okay, noted. Hey, can we help y'all plant that gem? And about what time is it?
It's a good question. Probably approaching evening.
Do you mind if we stay the night traveling in the woods? Night is not the greatest of ideas.
Yeah, and your friend needs to recover, and you see Yevgeny still fucking propped up against the goddamn tree, just like.
This guy found crutches.
I think he was working on it, so if we could...
We could probably make our own way back. Fuck you, get
It's
Let him find his own way.
like... We don't want to risk traveling again at night, and if we could stay one night.
Of course, and that's Adrian. You stay all the nights you want. We owe you our lives and our livelihood.
I don't know about all that, but I'm glad we were able to help.
Us too.
Let's go plant a fucking magic gem.
Woo! All right. So, in the as they're walking through the vineyard, things are still dead, but they are not attacking you. And
That's fucking right, I got my staff!
no,
bitch.
you have the staff, and you still hear that rustle of dead plant. But in the distance, kind of behind the winery, you notice a little hill, just a tiny little mound, and there are 3 trees, one of which has no leaves on it at all and is a husk, essentially, of tree. One has browning leaves, and it is starting to feel very dry, and one is in, full bloom. Not like spring bloom, but it's alive. It is healthy. And that's what you see, so you guys trek up there.
Winter, spring, summer, fall? Just kind of look around the area and see, like, where the gem was originally extracted from.
So, it looks like... Go ahead and investigate, or one investigation.
5.
5.
My investigation rules just don't want it today.
Honestly, surprisingly, you'd think this thing had been wrenched from the earth, there would be more of a sign, and that is not the case.
So it wasn't in the fucking ground?
No, it was.
Right, so maybe we're gonna plant it anyway and feed it some water and call it a day.
Did you say feed it some wood?
Water.
Oh, I thought you said wood. I was like, I don't know, it's weird. Does it just, do you like just put it on the ground and it goes, like on its own?
That's strong.
You put it on the ground. It looks really, really nice in the grass.
Okay, that's not it.
Dig a hole.
You dig a hole. It's you can't see it glowing anymore.
Does anything happen if we cover it up? Put a little bit of water? I don't think this is it.
There's like a little bean sprout that.
Oh, hey, that's something. It's probably not it though.
That's pretty quick.
You guys didn't know where it was originally?
It has something to do with the trees. But
Right. We got 3 trees.
there has to be something special about it, right? And she looks at Davian.
Are there any like gnarls inside the tree we can just stuff it into?
Do you want to?
I don't know. I rolled a 5.
Do you want to investigate it too?
Sure.
I will help.
I was gonna say, please help because my investigation hates me
I
today.
have a +0.
Yeah, me too. So I will.
And +1, but you guys have been rolling better than me.
13.
16.
All right. The two of you combined can kind of investigate the base of the middle tree, and you see
Sucks having to go
almost
wrong with a bad roll.
a slit in the earth behind the center of the back of the tree. That seems to have been hastily repaired by some kind of unnatural phenomena, but you can assume that something has been messed with back here.
Just start kind of digging around that area.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I didn't see that.
You it takes some time to dig, but once you get deep enough that all of a sudden there is your hand shoots too far and there's a split in a root and you feel space.
The final frontier.
It's definitely there's definitely
He starts screaming.
No, just not even screaming, silent scream, just
there's definitely
Bite my tongue and die.
jeez.
there's definitely wood in there, it being a tree, and some twisty roots. Yeah, see it in there, and from the inside you see a green of glow, and this tree slowly starts to gain more life, more color like the other one, and its leaves are alive again, and you see almost like veins in the ground. There's a tiny bit of movement, as if something is beginning to slowly reach out from the bottom.
Nice. Just kind of looks at it and is like, fucking love magic. Sometimes.
I think that's it. Ah!
Take that, Baba Lazaga. Fuck you.
Yes! That's right. Then he hobbles up and he and you guys watch and look over.
We watched the sunset on the
You guys
graceful
write
universe.
the sunset on a graceful universe.
Somehow in a world with no sun.
Go up to the vat, make stew.
My fucked up, super burned arm.
Alright, well I say...
We're picking dead plants to make the stew.
Yeah,
with.
it's definitely good work for a day. Why don't we go,
Somebody wants to...
go relax for a little while.
Did you switch to Shrek?
You know the outhouse? You
Yeah, I know.
Stefania and Dag look at each other and they, I think it's time to bring the children back. We are going to go and fetch them.
Okay, you just come with you? It's just, there's still twiggy things running around. I could scare him with my stick.
That would be a good idea.
Cool. Carry with the stick and just...
Very cool. How about you guys?
Yeah, we'll do stick
duty?
Yeah, stick duty.
Stick duty? Okay.
One of us
Just
should probably
stick
stay
duty in.
here just in case bad things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll stick here.
Alright.
Yeah.
You'll stick here?
No.
Stick.
I think
Thank
you
you,
should
Lord,
go
stick.
with chaos.
Oh, okay.
One of us has to be watching it, you motherfucker.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Gunther was like,
He kicks him.
Okay, I go with
You're
chaos.
standing guard again at the street. Okay.
Yeah.
Me and chaos are destroying sticks.
Yeah, I'm just warding him off with my stick and again, if any of them hesitate, just fling him.
The Mardikovs
Tell your friends.
morph back into their raven forms, and through
disgusting.
an unforeseen hole in the slit hole opening in the ceiling, they kind of dive back into the winery and
You just have to use the fucking door like a noob.
ready for
No,
guests.
I'll just walk,
No,
I'll
they
just
have
walk
to be
up the
fucking
floor.
dramatic.
I'll walk up the floor and then I'll go into the hole and then I'll levitate down.
I can be dramatic
Just
too.
dramatically my drama's better.
You two go with them. It seems walking through, they do choose to walk with you, even though they can fly. And you walk through the winery and you have no issues.
Nice. Yes.
Every now and then you see like a little twin creature and they run away. But you have no problems. And you
Nice.
make it to this tiny structure. It appears to be like almost like some kind of shed that's packed away, and the door opens and there's 4 kids in there. 2 of them are teenagers, a boy and a girl, and then there's a younger boy, and he's holding a baby, like not even 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like baby.
Like a baby porcelain doll.
Here, can I have that?
Give me that.
You're gonna go like throughout history of Barovia, just known as the guy who just broke
Dude.
porcelain dolls.
Yeah, wait till you get to the toy shop.
Lance the baby killer.
Wow.
Lance the doll breaker.
Oh my god.
And when you open the door, they look fearfully and relax, and the couple runs to them and starts speaking to them in Barovian, and they usher them forward to meet you.
Hello. We cleaned up the house. You guys are good to go. You're safe now.
And they look up at their parents, speak a little bit more. And the youngest boy runs up to you and hugs your legs.
Which one of us?
You.
Me?
Yes.
She's like definitely take it back, and it's like, oh, and she'll like gently like clear and kind of pat the shoulder, and like ruffle the hair a little bit. It's gonna be okay. Oh, I don't know if they understood that. Did they understand common?
Maybe.
We're working on it.
Okay. I've got to work on my Barovian.
We'll trade.
Works for me. I learned wedding, so there's that.
Yeah, you did. I wonder about that too, you know. I noticed that a couple of years back. It seems like a big piece of some puzzle, doesn't it?
Yeah, seems pretty key.
Sorry, what does?
The wedding, the fact
Oh.
that we no longer provided Strahd with our services after something that large.
And
Oh,
that
that's
would
pretty weird.
imply he didn't need it.
Maybe he didn't like it. Maybe
No.
his taste changed.
He didn't need it anyway.
It was every
I mean, you think
couple months or
he
so.
doesn't need wine anymore?
Well, he could have switched from wine to blood.
Or we refused him.
Doubt it.
I doubt it too.
I was gonna say, I don't think he'd be here if you refused him.
Probably just
I'd
nice
like
to
to be
ourselves.
hopeful.
Yeah, far be it from me to squash any of that. Y'all need what you can get, but it seems like he just no longer needed it, because that seems to be the way he functions, is he keeps you around as long as he needs you. And once he's drained you dry,
Yeah.
all bets are off.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
I hope so. After what you've done for us, I do believe in you.
Thanks. We're trying.
That is enough.
Well, yes and no. Seems like many others have tried and wasn't enough for them. So.
Well, let us hope that you are not like others. And I don't think you are.
Yeah. Personally gotten that a lot. Don't know about you. Kind of looks at Lance.
Thanks.
She nods, but she regards you with suspicion. Consequences.
Bitch! Alright. Let's get you back.
Alright. You guys head back. Same kind of trip on the way back. Every now and then you see one of those twig creatures. The children kind of are interested, and they're like, no.
But as soon as the kids are carted,
You see them from your vantage point coming back with the children. You stay?
Yeah.
he runs up and embraces. No, I'm just kidding.
Just run up and powerbomb Lance.
Stupid
We
bitch.
attack each other.
And you guys make it back to the winery. I know we have a lot of cleanup to do, but you're welcome to go upstairs. I am sure that my brothers will not mind you taking the 2 rooms that they have.
Yeah, thanks.
Sure.
That sounds great. That sounds great.
Let's stay up and help them clean a little bit, and then bebop up onto bed.
All right.
Oh.
So, do we do anything before bed?
I'll change Yevgeny's like bandages and shit.
Yeah. He is cognizant at this point.
Nurse Kunti.
Why do you care so much?
Tighter. Why do you care so much?
That's not really an answer.
Clap him on the shoulder.
Massage.
No, just like that sucks.
Thanks. I'm sorry I wasn't of much use to you. If I get back in one piece, I hope that you can consider me an ally. I know I've said things and I regret them.
Fuck right, piece of shit.
He'll like stick out his hand like.
I'll take it. Alright. What about you guys?
Stand by, help clean a little while.
Okay.
Kind of observe.
You're able to get all that wine out of there in the main room.
Nice.
It seems to very...
Do a little bit of light magic for the children.
Aw. They're in awe. Like, they've seen their mother do some healing things, and but not things with much flair, and they're absolutely in awe of you. The 2 teenagers, specifically the son, a little wary, especially with that staff that you have. But
If she picks up on that, she'll probably be like, I know it's ugly, and definitely hasn't been used well. The magic is like anything else. It's like a sword. It's not about the thing itself. It's how you use it. Unless it's a cursed sword, then don't touch that, because that is evil.
too many cursed things here.
I would have to agree. But just so you know, magic is just a tool. There's definitely good and bad, but it really boils down to who's behind it.
You see him kind of like look at his hands and turn them over, and there's a little like snaking bit of arcane that goes between his fingers.
She's just kind of like, take it from me. It doesn't do well to be afraid of yourself. Learn how to use it. Learn how to control it. You'll be okay. You can use it to protect them. She'll gesture to all the family members around.
How did you learn?
I'm still learning. Practice. Find out who you are. You'll figure it out.
And he motions to the younger son to come with, and the others take the hint and head on upstairs.
Yeah. And if at any point she catch him again, she'll teach him a little thing, like a fun thing, just to kind of alleviate the pressure of like, oh, very good.
Okay.
Then go to bed.
Go to CP's.
Very sleepy.
Lance will, in his mind, be whispering, Ikleos, can you hear me?
Papa Lazaga, you there?
Mr. Strahd.
Master Strahd.
Ikleos, can you hear me in here? He's he's sweeping up and he's saying this in his head.
Can I ask Whitney and Sean to leave the table, please?
Oh, okay.
Damn it. I was comfy.
Get out!
I do.
Enjoy.
So, you shout out to Ekleios in your mind, and for an amount of time, it feels that they are ignoring you. And then, in through the window of your bedroom, Gunther has fallen asleep, leaks these mists, and you turn your attention toward it. Uh-oh.
She's chewing on
You turn your attention
Oh.
towards him. And this mist that's pouring in. And then you look back. And there they are, leaning against your door. Everything in the room having that feeling of frozen time.
Alright.
Hello, Lance.
Hey, man. So, question for you. My friends are kind of questioning me about this whole deal.
So I saw it was very amusing.
Yeah, very funny. Ha ha ha, fuck you.
Well, you know, actions do have consequences, Lance.
Right. Well, if, you're helping me, but I'm also kind of helping you. So, is there any, it's gonna be kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie, to keep this from my brother. So, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of asking for an extension of the terms? Does that make sense?
In what regard?
Well, I guess I don't know what I'm supposed to tell them this whole time. And who exactly is this this person you want me to kill? What's his name again?
They start pacing the room, these long, unnatural steps. Rudolph von Richten.
Yeah, von Richten. Right, and I'm supposed to kill him and keep it a secret from everyone else.
You don't have to keep the killing a secret.
Right, but what exactly did he do to piss you off?
Rudolph von Richten is a servant of the Devil's Strahd, and Dark Lords, like him, tells adventurers that he's a friend, an ally. Tells them how to defeat such a Dark Lord and sends them to their death.
I see. Okay.
He's an agent that must be destroyed.
Okay.
And proof to us.
Well, it sounds like we're all on the same team here, because me and my friends, we're trying to kill Strahd too, so well, if he's a partner of Strahd's, then shouldn't we all be on the same page here?
I think so. See, the thing is with you adventurers, a lot of times killing someone isn't up your alley, and Rudolph is very, very persuasive. But you must prove to us, to me, to Ezra, that you believe us in our mission, in our goal.
Right.
Over without hesitation.
Right. And there's another thing. My friend Chaos, she brought up this Guardian of the Mist, Ezra's Guardian. I think that's what she said. Does that mean anything to you?
Yes. I'm a manifestation of Ezra. Ezra is benevolent, the lady in the mists. And she doesn't like to feel hopeless. She doesn't like to feel anger or judgment towards the people that she has sworn to protect. But there is so much evil in the Mistland, so much pain and suffering and she became angry and sought only to judge. And in a last effort against it, she drove those feelings from herself, and that is who I am. So she does not seek judgment for sin. She does not seek anything but to protect. And I don't agree with her pacifism.
Right, okay.
She would save those like Rudolph in hopes of redemption.
Okay.
I would not.
So, okay. Sorry. I'm trying to keep up. This is a lot. So, you're the guardian of Ezra?
I am but a piece.
You're a piece of the guardian.
That she has discarded.
Okay. Are there any other pieces of you I should know about?
Gets complicated for your kind. Mind, mortals' minds don't see these ways, but some say that your Raven Queen is a manifestation of Ezra. Some say she is separate.
Okay.
Other beings of the Shadowfell can be blessed by her, can be her avatar, the one true heart that she seeks so desperately for. That is her hope. But it is an empty one.
Okay. Cool.
So what I hear you searching for is a way to justify your action.
Yes.
And you've told them what exactly?
Well, I told them that this is something that I procured in my past, and I prefer to keep it a secret, and for some reason I just decided to start using it right now for some reason, and I don't fucking know what that reason
This is a time of great desperation, and in you, Lance, I sense shame and guilt over something undetermined if it was your fault or not.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Are you correct?
Yeah, you're pretty good
So
at that.
why would you want to use the very thing that is the source of your shame? Don't you think that would bring back something horrible? I never want to use it even with your brother.
You make a very compelling argument.
We can work together. They go over to Gunther's bed and sit cross-legged on it and rest a hand, a long extended hand, almost covering Gunther's
Yep.
head.
So what you doing over there? What are you doing?
Making sure he sleeps well.
Yeah, I think he's good. Yep, he's good right there.
What do you say now? That you have some motivation.
Oh yeah, plenty of motivation. Thanks. He's good right there.
You were hoping for an extension of the terms. What did you mean by that?
Well, I guess I was wondering if I couldn't figure out a way to tell them, where my, ice powers came from, then maybe I could just tell them that I signed a deal with you.
They think for a long time they do seem rather unexpectedly intrigued with Our Lady in the Mist, do they not? They seem to trust her.
You're talking about Ezra, the other you. I guess so. I think maybe.
I will allow you this on the notion that I am in fact a piece of Ezra. And if they trust her, they should only need trust me too.
So you're saying I can tell my friends about this whole thing?
Yes, I will allow you this. No, you can't, of course, mention Rudolph.
Okay, I still can't mention the Rudolph thing. Okay, cool. Okay.
I told you, you need to protect them from his knowledge. Rudolph is a very smart man, very wise.
Sure. And I mean, Gunther's pretty smart too. I think he's smarter than me, and probably.
Don't you want to protect them?
Oh, yeah.
The less that he knows suspect him, well, I'm sure the slower he'd be to kill them. At any moment of suspicion, he strikes. Just like his master.
Got it. I see what you're saying. Okay. Alright. Cool. I can agree to
Seems
that.
to trouble you.
No, I can agree with that.
Now's your chance, Lance.
No.
I feel quite lenient today. So if you have any more to speak it now.
I think I'm good. I'll probably call on you another day. Probably. I appreciate you being here on a short notice. It was very nice of you to come.
I don't have much to do in the grand scheme at this moment. Now your role is just beginning. And I suppose this is mine now. To help you, help me, help her, help us.
Yeah, we're partners. Right? Partners?
To be determined.
Acquaintances.
They seem very uncomfortable at the familiarity.
Okay, yeah, cool. And he'll just be like, cool. That's all I need. You can go now whenever you're ready.
When your brother wakes.
Nope, he's good right there. Yep.
Don't be too afraid. Okay?
I don't know what you mean by that.
They like a spider sort of in on themselves.
Yeah.
And out the window.
Cool.
Okay, you can come back now.
Yeah.
Now. Turn the lights down. And turn the lights down low. Yeah.
Did your patron dump you?
Did your patron?
We're done.
We're done when I say we're done.
All right. So we've all gone to sleep. That's all that happened.
No, don't go. Oh, life is hard.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're gonna call the session tonight.
All right then. I see how it fucking is.
Guess we'll just leave again. You guys can clean up.
Right, yeah, fuck y'all.
Well,
Yeah.
awesome,
Yeah.
great. We cleansed the Wizard of Wines.
Hell yeah.
Take that, Baba Lazaga.
Yeah, it's totally Baba Lazaga.
I did that with my bad hand and it actually hurt.
Owie.
God has punished me.
No. All right.
Good game.
GG.
Great, folks. So thank you guys. Anyone who is watching out there, thank you so much for being here. We are so excited. We are streaming next week.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yay! Awesome. We are looking to get onto a 3 weeks on, 1 week off schedule. Should be.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be pretty routine on that as of recently. We will of course keep everyone updated. Go follow us on socials. We are on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter at FourPlay Stream. We got a lot of fun shorts, little fun clip moments, and of course we're gonna be posting a lot of behind the scenes stuff too.
And we got these pins now.
We did!
pins.
We got
logo.
pins! We got logo pins.
Like real adults.
Let me see if I can show mine off to the camera here real quick.
It's gonna be blurry, but you can certainly try.
How's it look on my end?
So, part of my week this week was getting surprised by my dad, and he had asked for my logo, just be like, hey, I just want to keep it for, you know, just cause for memories, but in actuality, he did make us these, so thank you so much. We've got a bunch of them, so hopefully we'll be able to release those too as well, if anyone else would like them.
Someday.
Yeah, so if you're interested, just
Gather your armies.
let us know. Maybe we'll start selling them.
Yeah,
Really cool.
This can be yours.
exactly. Anything else before we depart?
No.
I think that's it.
That'll be the dream when y'all care.
Yeah. We will see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye bye bye
Bye-bye.
bye 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 bye.